Wait, so are we live?
Are we
Hey
live now?
everybody, and
Hello.
welcome in to Fabula Ultima here on Roll D5. If you like Final Fantasy, if you like tabletop games, if you like any one or multiple of these beautiful people here on screen, you are in the right place. Hi, my name is Juli CL on social media, and Julie or Julian in real life, and I'm beyond excited to run this game. I'm a little bit nervous because I am a huge fan of this system. Want to make sure I do this justice, but this is ultimately going to be a love letter to both Final Fantasy and my friends. But before we get too earnest, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. And if you'd like, you can share a detail or two about your character. We're going to go through the proper appearance and everything as the session goes on. But just for now, if people want to introduce like maybe what their character classes are, just to invoke that good Final Fantasy-ness of all, we can kick things off. Tony, do you want to go first?
Absolutely. My character's name is Nandaro. He's a wandering samurai, and his least favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 13.
Oh. Dang, I hope you'll give it a chance one day. Mika, do you want to introduce your character and yourself?
Hey, hi, I'm Mika and I do things. My character is named Limonada, and she's Limonada the kid, and she's a gunslinger. Sorry, you said we were going to go over our characters, so I wasn't sure how much to actually say about my character.
If you'd like, you could share like the class or the vibe or something, or maybe a sentence. I don't know, Mika.
She's a gunslinger.
Woo! Heck
The
yeah.
end. This is my
Love
best
it.
intro yet.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Timmie, who are you? Who you're playing?
Oh, it's me. Hi, I'm Timmie. I'm playing Zima, Deshi, and she is a arcanist, entropist guardian, and she loves to eat dark chocolate ice cream.
Incredible.
Ooh.
Or the sum of all of those, persona user.
Oh yeah, that.
I can't make another never see it coming joke because I already made one before stream.
Well, the audience hasn't heard it.
Yeah,
The
go
important
ahead.
people haven't heard it.
No, go ahead, do it.
I'm the important people.
I can't do the same joke twice. You're Joker. I hardly know her. Phil, go.
Hi, I'm Phil, also known as Tulak the Barbarian. I make your favorite fictional characters in Dungeons and Dragons, and now I do it in Elden Ring and watch the Elden Ring stuff instead. It's better. I also stream Elden Ring here on Twitch, Tulak the Barbarian. You can come hang out while I get mad at a computer program. And today I'm playing Wavem, and Wavem is sort of like an athlete who's really excited to help defend the crystals. Yeah.
Incredible. Already excited and terrified. And our wonderful, incredible On is on tech. I'm so excited to run this system. Fabula Ultima is really cool. It is a great system if you love character building, concise combat, and those good old nostalgic JRPGs, your Octopath Travelers, your Final Fantasies, your Chrono Triggers, etc. So, without any further ado, let's do this thing. Imagine, if you will, the opening to a Final Fantasy game. You see a bunch of incredibly detailed shots of crystals of multiple colors flying around on the screen, implying a world of magic, but also darkness. And a narrator's voice, several octaves deeper than mine, starts to say totally normal, nonchalant things like, "Long ago, the world was barren. But the primordial gods gifted mortals 6 crystals, the 4 classical elements plus day and night, to enrich their lives and allow them to build a better world than the heavens. As thousands of years have passed, mortals have begun taking the crystals for granted. The Unidas Empire has begun using the fire crystal to create weapons of war, shots of tanks, Magitech tanks firing fireballs at warriors running away. Spies have said they soon plan to seize the night crystal of Penumbra, another crystal, it's purple, for the ultimate boon. Their war machines, under cover of magical nightfall, fire cannons at the ready, to seize all the crystals for themselves. A shot of an emperor on his throne, his hand covering his mouth, laughing maniacally. He doesn't have a name. We didn't get that far. Balance must be maintained, and the crystals must be protected. We see shots of perhaps boots, weapons being drawn, just hints at who our protagonist will be for the day. Whether you are guardians of the Night Crystal, Magic Academy students on assignment, a traitor to Unidas after discovering their plan, or some citizen of Penumbra, your task is simple. Shot behind the four of you as you see the tanks approaching in the distance. Protect the crystal at all costs. Fabula Ultima, Battle for the Crystals, appears on screen. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm
Fabula
drunk.
Ultima.
All right, so
Fabula Ultima.
yeah, that's right. Fabula Ultima.
Fabula this Ultima.
Well, not now.
She
Already.
fab on my Ula till
Continue, Phil, please.
Until I Ultima.
No truer words have been ever said.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have put Crystal in there, and it would have been great. All right, so we see 4 warriors in a room of a castle, ornate decorations all over the place. Primarily, the colors are silver and purple, because this is the castle of Penumbra, the nation entrusted with guarding the Night Crystal. And you 4 warriors are not entrusted to see the king, however. Instead, you meet one of the king's knights. You see Arch Skyvault ahead of all of you. They, them pronouns, dark skin, braided blonde hair running down their back, armor that has designs resembling wings around the front of it. And Arch Skyvault looks to all of you, one at a time, and says, "So, you think the 4 of you will be able to do the Night Crystal's will justice? I'll have you know that not just anybody will be able to protect it. The Night Crystal has a special condition put upon its temple. Only groups of 4 or less are able to enter it. This will stop the Unidas army from entering. However, they will be sending their best warriors. What makes you think you can do the job?" And from Arch Skyvault, the camera spins around. I'm going to roll a D4. Thank you so much for donating a Fabula point to our dear sweet Tulok the Barbarian. That is a reroll. You all start with
Jess.
1 Fabula point, by the way. So 1 reroll whenever you'd like to have it.
Oh, just one?
So I got 2.
For now, when you do cool stuff, we'll see. Or with chat donations. Let's go to Timmie first. Timmie, would you like to physically introduce Zima to us?
Well, Zima's kind of in like a casual fit. She's like wearing like a gray like jacket like I am right now, and she's just like in like gray sweatpants. She's just there to just get over with her school mission and just to get done with the day. And she and yeah, she also has like this necklace with like a blue star on it. It's like, yeah, and she also has like white spiky hair.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's Zima's description. Yeah. Oh, she also has headphones on it.
Incredible Magitech headphones.
Yes.
Arch Skyvault will look to you and say, "So, you seem young to be on assignment. Who are you?"
Oh, I'm Zima. Did you not get my name on the roster?
"Are you a student of the Academy? Perhaps a lordling's child?"
I mean, yeah.
Damn. Big Persona 3 protagonist vibes. I love it. Persona! Incredible. Let's hop on over to Wavem. Arch Skyvault will look to you and say nothing, as if it is explanatory. You must introduce yourself to them.
Sure. Okay. So Wavem always looks like he just got done swimming. Like his hair is like a little wet. Like it would be blonde if it ever dried, but the water darkens it out. Suntanned skin, kind of a zipper going from like the middle of his chest around his shoulder. Wears a hat that has like a little belt and then like a zipper that goes over here and then like a zipper that kind of goes across like his waist. half open shirt over here, letting like one booby breathe, and then like a chain cage that goes
Yeah.
around his arm with like a zipper that goes down to his wrist that goes onto a belt that goes onto another zipper that kind of goes down to his pants, and his pants one's yellow, one's blue.
Yoshitaka Amano, stop, please.
And then there's some there's sort of zippers like if you wanted to turn the pants into shorts. But then there's also like 4 belts to make sure that
Someone
they
let
stay
him
on
cook
right.
for too long. Oh no!
And with all of this, you know that Wavem is an athlete. This is
Mobility
the
is
outfit
is
Most
of the
Y2K
utmost
character.
importance
Yeah.
to Wavem.
it's the outfit you wear when you play a sport in the world.
Of course. Duh.
Of course.
Titus vibes are crazy. Sorry,
I-
Wavem
Titus?
vibes are
Who's-
crazy.
Who's
I don't
Titus?
know.
I don't know
Who's
who that is.
Titus, by the way?
Yes.
Who
But I'll just be.
Tidious? Sorry.
I'm sorry, you haven't heard of me. We won the blank ball championships 6 years in a row. One of the greatest runs in blank ball history.
athlete. So a dream incarnate. I hope your blade knows how to translate those abilities to the battlefield.
Honestly, I'm a little new at swords, but I'm pretty good on a team, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
Incredible. Let's shift on over to our dear sweet Mika.
Hi.
Who's your character?
So my character is Limonada the Kid. She's the rootinest, tootinest gunslinger on this side of the Sendero Desert. She has unnecessarily short shorts, like Daisy Dukes. Of course, a crop top.
I'm picturing
lots.
what's her face from Final Fantasy 15, the gas station person. I don't know.
Cindy.
Yeah, that's the one.
She
Isn't
also
it
has
Sydney because it's a joke that
Oh,
she's Sid
That she well
Oh.
or she's
Sid-
related to
she-
Sid.
She's related to Sid, so yeah, I think it is.
It's Sydney, I think.
Sid-
That's
I
crazy.
think.
I need to look it up now. I'm so sorry.
She's got like torn up black tights. She's got green hair that's pulled back to 2 very spiky pigtail type things, a long yellow scarf, lots of unnecessary belts everywhere, some big zippers on her Daisy Dukes, and two revolvers at her side. But it's like now one on each side. It's like a samurai. They're both on one side and one smaller than the other one. Yeah.
Amazing.
It's
Y'all
sick.
are on point with the character designs.
We all grew up in the Nomura era, so all of our designs are just like belts, zippers, more
Spike
belts.
jacket.
Gravity-defying green hair.
Yeah.
Arch Skyvault will look to you and say, "A warrior of the desert, I hope your gun strikes as quickly as your foe's swords."
She adjusts the goggles on her head, because of course she has goggles, and says, I never miss the mark.
Very well. And finally, eyes turn to Dondor. Tony?
Dondoro is a pretty suave dude. He flashes a smile at Skyvault. He has dreaded hair into like a loose ponytail, just very casual. He is wearing a like cloak, not a full Organization 13 cloak, but just a cloak that covers most of the armor or whatnot you could assume that would be under it. The only thing poking through being his samurai sword. And as he flashes a smile at Skyvault, he says, "My friend, justice, not real. Not a real thing. But coin, very real. And I can assure you, anything I'm paid for, I do well. I'm sure you've heard of Dondaro, the Swift of Blade."
Perhaps it has crossed my attention, A mercenary. You may have skill, but do you have honor?
Do you need honor or the job done?
Very well. Your wit proves itself sharp in addition. I think it's time I test all of you. 'Tis the way of penumbra, after all. Prepare yourselves. Arch Skyvault takes a piece of their armor off, and they pull it over the bottom half of their face. Now, without the sheen of the black armor covering it, you can see that the armor plate they move above their mouth makes the bottom half of their face resemble a dragon's maw. They hold a hand into the air, and a spear comes whirling across the room into their hand. They grab it. I command the wind! And they twirl it around, enter a combat pose. Show me everything you have! And the screen blurs and swirls in a circle as you're going to do battle with our dragoon to prove yourselves.
Woo!
All right, folks. Let's go ahead and have an initiative roll. So one of you is going to choose to be the initiative captain. You only need to roll initiative once. It is a dexterity insight roll. So who would like to take charge there?
So I have a D10 in dexterity and a D8 in insight.
Same.
I also.
Oh.
Same.
we all have the
Yeah.
same idea. Okay.
Oh,
Sick.
okay.
Who wants to go? Wave them.
I'll let someone else do it because I realized I should probably pull up the doc so that I can see what my abilities do. So I'll let
I
someone
don't
else handle
mind.
that while I do that.
I don't mind rolling if I got my dice ready.
Go ahead, Tino.
That is a 7 on the 10 and a 2 on the D8.
All right, add them up. So that's a 9 total,
9.
correct?
Yeah.
Ooh. Unfortunately, unless you want to reroll with a Fabula point, which you can give in chat with a mere channel point, you will be going after Arch Skyvault. What's the vibe?
I'm willing
It's
to
only one
spend.
channel point?
However many channel points.
Okay, I was like,
Sorry.
everyone.
with one payment of 2,000 channel points.
I was like, let's just roll perfectly.
And the Fabula point only lets us reroll one die, or
It lets you do the whole roll again. So
Okay.
we'll see. You got to beat a 10. What's the vibe? Are you gonna stick with it?
Gotta beat a 10. Yeah, I could beat a 10. I could beat a 10.
All right,
I'm gonna
expend that
spend the
point.
A 10.
Oh my
8 and
god,
2.
incredible. Well, we'll go meets it beats it for sure.
Hell
So
yeah.
in Fabula Ultima, for our dear viewers who have not played before, you are always rolling 2 die. You have 4 stats. Each one tells you like the size of the die you're rolling, D8, D10, D6, and you just go ahead and roll 2 of them. So I had a Dandaro roll insight plus dexterity. Every single roll in the game is 2 dice. You add them up for your accuracy check. You take the higher one for your hit checks. It's super concise. I love that it consolidates the roll to hit and the damage. That being said, our players will go first. Here's the way this works. Everyone goes once in a combat round. Arch Skyvault will go second. You can decide the order that you're all going to go in per round. So, who wants to kick things off? Who has an ability?
Actually, I have an ability called High Speed that lets me, I'll read it for everybody. At the start of a
Please.
conflict, I may spend 10 mind points. If I do, choose one option and apply it. I'm going to attack. And I want to clarify, I believe, do mind points reset on combats? Or is it on rests?
It would be on rests. It would be on rest. So, your call.
I don't think they're the most important thing we're going to fight today if we're guarding the crystal of
You also
of
don't know
night.
if they might heal you after this combat.
Oh, they could have a tent?
It's
We
possible.
could
I could have a 10.
It's possible. That's literally on my GM sheet.
Okay. Well then, you know what? Hey, this is a one shot. Let's shot it once, right? I'm gonna spend
Let's
10
do
more
it.
mind points. I'm gonna get a free attack.
Go
And do
for
I
it.
attack with both swords? So I draw out of one zipper, I pull a rapier, and then out of another zipper, I pull a second rapier, cross them. I guess we're really doing this?
What does this have to do
Okay.
with blank ball?
And then yeah, I'll go in. So I have 2 weapons. I roll to attack with both of them at the same time with an attack, right?
That's right. Yeah.
They're
So
one-handed.
that's
Okay.
right. Yeah. So you're gonna roll once per weapon. Whatever it has you roll for a rapier.
Yes, that's a dex and an insight.
Awesome. So roll
Plus
your dex
1.
die and insight die. Yeah, go for it.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Let me get some dice here.
Mhm.
Okay, there's that, and we'll add that to it. And then I also get to add 1 skill level because of the high speed.
Yeah.
So
oh my
it's
God.
actually plus
Character
2.
builder.
So it's 10 plus 1 plus 1. So 12.
12 to hit. So that actually just hits Arch Skyvault's defense.
Perfect.
So now for the damage for that attack, you're going to take the highest die and then add whatever it says next to the rapier.
And do I do that twice because it's 2 rapiers?
That's right. Yeah. I'm going
so
for
that's gonna
Final
be-
Fantasy rules. Going per attack.
So that's going to be 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6.
8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6. So 28 damage total.
Yeah.
Sheesh! All right. Describe
Wow.
how you get the jump on Arch Skyvault. And they both hit a 12, right? Accuracy
Yeah,
check-wise?
I've just been like, I'm used to doing drills, right? Like
Incredible.
coach says go, I go. So just
Awesome.
go in, do a little cross stab, because I use a cool double rapier technique, unlike the one in Elden Ring. I hate the power stance thrusting sword moveset.
Oh my
It's
God, do you
trash.
stream Elden Ring?
I do. So I just cross them
What?
up.
That's
And
incredible.
you said they like lifted a part of their armor to go up to form like a dragoon mount.
Yeah, because like the Dragoon mask goes over Kane's face, so it's gonna go under their face here. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I think I would stab where I knew they took a piece of their armor, and I'm sure there's still armor there, but
Ugh, the Wyvern Knight's fatal weakness.
ha, I guess this
Stabbing?
is what we're doing.
Is that the soundbite you play when you attack? It's not ha! It's I guess this is what we're doing.
I guess this is what we're doing.
That's for the opening of the fight. Is like, I guess
Sure.
this is what we're doing. And then I go in. Yeah, ha!
Amazing. Our Skyvault goes, I was careless. All right. Fantastic. That still gives y'all initiative. Arch doesn't get their turn yet.
Hell yeah.
So who wants to go second?
Wave him. Oh wait.
Oh,
Was
that doesn't
that
count as my
before?
action.
Yeah, I don't think that counts as.
You
the
can
turn.
go again if
Because
you
of
want
high
to.
speed.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wave him. I think he's
I'll, let
Well,
going.
someone- I'll go
Fuck.
last so that other people get to do things.
My
Okay,
initiative's -3, so I think I'll go.
Wait, how's your
you
initiative
can go in.
-3?
You can go in any order you want
I have a
because
lot
of
higher.
certain
Yeah.
armor choices. Can drop your initiative.
Oh,
And you picked unarmored defense in Fabula.
I did.
Ultima,
I'm naked. Well, I gotta keep it light because blank ball is played in the water.
Right. Light with all
The
of the
water.
zippers and pelts and
Yeah, like the zippers that you wear in a sporting event, and the zippers and the belts that you wear for your sporting event.
right.
All right. So
Impeccable.
would Dondoro, Zima, or Eliminata like to take a turn?
What do we say, team? Zima?
I'll go like third or fourth because I realize I forgot to add in my skill information for Tinkerer. So I'm busy looking all that stuff up right now.
Great.
Got
Dondoro,
it.
you want to
Sorry.
do it?
Yeah, let's go for it. Let's see. I think I'm gonna. Nah, let's do it. I'm going to whip out my katana, wave it over my head, and a glowing white ball appears over my, or I should say, 3 glowing white balls appear over my head, and one fires at Skyvault.
Incredible. Skyvault like high wind, by the way, if you have trouble remembering.
Oh, perfect. That is great. So let's see. I don't think I can hit him more than once with this.
That's right. Yeah, it's one casting.
Right.
It's the spell is Lux, correct?
Yes, it is Lux. Do you want me to describe it for the people at
Yeah,
home?
please go ahead.
You focus your inner energy into a barrage of blinding soul rays. Each target hit by the spell suffers the highest roll plus 15 light damage. And I can target up to 3 creatures instantaneously. But
Incredible.
we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, so you're gonna roll
And-
insight plus willpower as a spiritist.
Right. Which is 2d8 for me. And that is 14, 7 and 7.
Ooh, that'll definitely hit, because guess what? Skyvault's magic defense is lower than their physical defense.
I thought so. Maybe. It's something about being a dragoon. I don't know.
So, for damage, just whichever die rolled the highest. Add 15, right, for luck?
So yeah, so 7 plus 15 is 22.
Sheesh! Y'all are doing well. Also, they suffer dazed, which just drops the size of their insight die, which is 6 by 1. So they're now rolling a d4 for anything that involves insight.
I forgot about that. That's awesome. And that costs 10 mind points, I believe.
That's right.
So,
And if there's ever a multi-target thing you want to do, you can just spend 10 extra MP to target multiple creatures.
to
It's
target
awesome.
multiple people, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you got a sword and also a nuke. I love that Phil is committing to the neutral stance right now.
Yeah, my neutral stance. I've got the swords on my back.
Mhm. Incredible. Very relaxed, very cool protagonist energy. Arch hitting their neutral stance with their spear behind them and one arm up for guarding is now going to take their turn. They are going to look to the tall ceilings and say, "Very well. I must use all my power." They're going to use 15 MP to use leap, not jump. And
Not jump.
soar into the sky, the wind carrying them. Arch Skyvault is currently untargetable until they come crashing down. But, team, you can strategize because you can choose whatever order you want to go in. Limonada or Zima. You can take your turn. You cannot target Arch with an action, but on the list of actions, you could do things like guard, if you have any buffs. These are all potential options.
I actually have a pretty good option. If
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
mind.
Actually, yeah, wave him,
Yes.
because you
Oh.
didn't actually...
I haven't taken
You
a
didn't
turn.
take an action.
Yeah, you got just a bonus turn at the cost of 10 MP.
I'll look over to Dondaro, be like, "Hey, spell guy, let's kick it into third gear." Yeah! And then I'll cast acceleration. So how acceleration works is I bend the fabric of time until the spell ends. The target gains the ability to perform a single additional action during each of their turns. Once this target has performed a total of 2 additional actions granted by the spell ends.
It's haste.
Haste!
A Final Fantasy version. Who do you want to give that to?
Final Fantasy. I'm giving that to Dondaro because it seemed like the spell was effective, and also their insight is lower. And I think is insight tied to defense of spells?
You're so right. It is. Damn.
Yeah, they didn't call me captain of the blank ball team for nothing.
God. By the way, this system is great if you are a fiend for character building because you start at level 5, and for every level you have, you can draw a skill from up to 3 different classes. So everyone here is multi-classed between different things, basically.
It's true. Yeah.
It's sick.
It is. It's sick, and it also serves a sickness that I have.
It's you're microdosing just a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. We're enabling Phil. This is
Incredible.
Okay.
Now, this Arch Skyvault is a homebrewed enemy stat block. The way their leap ability worked is they were only untargetable for that moment. They're now going to land. Let's see who they land on.
Great.
They're going to land on, I'm so sorry, they're targeting Wavem. So they're going to roll Dex plus Dex to hit you. Their Dex die
What did
is
I
a
ever
D10.
do to them twice?
I know, right? Maybe stab them with two blades. Ooh. If only I had an Ultima point, which GMs can use to reroll dice.
Boo.
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 There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is does a 12 hit you?
12 does hit me. I'm at 11.
All right. Their highest die is unfortunately just a 7. Oh my god, and another Ultima point from chat. Thank you so much. As the GM, I also get Ultima points anytime a bad guy enters the scene, which is fun.
Chat.
So that I can buff up my bad guys. It's great.
That wasn't chat. That was on.
That was on.
Incredible. I love it. Thank you for fueling my villainy. Wavem, you are going to take 27 points of physical damage. 7 plus 20 is their leap damage. As they shout, "Prepare!" and then crash down on you. You know, one of those stock anime sayings that doesn't totally translate. It's like, "Prepare!" Like, you know, and then they just land on you. It's great.
Like there was a second line that was meant to play after it, but
I have switched to my second idle animation, which is one of my rapiers on the ground, and I'm kind of hunched over like, to indicate to the player that I'm below half my health.
Of course, yeah.
Of course,
Better than the
of course.
Pokemon beeping noise, so I will take it.
Beep, beep.
No, that's just my
Mika,
phone.
no.
It's blowing up. I'm popular as a famous athlete. I'm in danger.
Incredible. All right, that was a lot of damage, but Limonada and Zima, you still have a turn before the round starts again. Who's gonna
Who's
go?
go first?
I can go.
Please.
let's
So
do it.
Limonada goes to her one side and pulls out both pistols, the small and the long one, twirls them. My brain just froze. I couldn't think. I couldn't think of. I don't need to say anything cool.
Ooh, that
And
was
then,
such a
like, a
cool
little-
thing to say,
That is a
ironically.
cool thing to say.
A little heart, like a little heart
Yep.
pops up, and then I'm just gonna.
You can just shoot them.
Shoot.
That's an option.
Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna shoot them. I've got ranged weapon mastery, so I gain a bonus equal to SL. What is SL?
Skill level, the amount of times you
skill
took the
level.
skill, which I believe is 1. Unless you took it twice.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I took it once. To all accuracy checks with ranged weapons. So, yeah, I'm gonna shoot with the long range
Incredible.
and go cacao.
Roll the
Limonada, I have a really important question.
Okay.
On the little menu,
Mhm.
when the player gets to play, instead of saying attack, does it say shoot when it gets to your character?
Shoot apostrophe
That's even. Oh my god, that's amazing.
Shoot 'em.
No.
Yeah.
Why do you get a custom command? Roll your dice. Roll your pistol dice.
Well, then
whatever they are.
also, like the original Persona 3, it's like a revolver.
Oh, like a
only for
revolver instead
you?
of a sword.
Yeah. Yeah,
Luminata,
just for me.
Luminata would have been my favorite character. She would have been my favorite character to play in the party.
Incredible. Yeah. So
My
what are you-
actions speak for themselves. So, what am I rolling?
What's the attack dice next to your pistol, handgun, whatever weapon?
Ooh, Dex and Insight.
Cool. So roll your dex
So-
die and roll your insight die.
And then I get a +1.
If it
Because
says
of
that next
long
to your
range?
weapon. Oh,
It
because
says
of long
that-
range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another fun thing about Fabula Ultima, it is possible to take some abilities more than once. If you wanted to
Mhm.
just have the most accurate gunner ever, just take long range 5 times and start the game, and all you do is press shoot. It's a there's a lot you can do with this.
You can min
Yes.
and max in
That's
this
right.
economy?
I can't afford that. So I got a 7 and a 1 for 8, plus the 1 from long range, so that's
Ooh.
9.
Is it 9 physical? Yeah,
I
unfortunately,
guess, yeah.
I don't believe that's going to hit unless you want to spend a Fabula point to re-roll.
I guess I'm spending a Fabula point.
Ironically, him asking us, like testing us to see if we're ready, is making us less ready for the actual defense
Oh.
job. That
That's
he
why
wants
there's
us to
got to
do.
be a 10.
Yeah.
There's just like a crystal that we like touch, and then somewhere the universe like registers where we are and is like,
What?
well, I'll
And
remember.
we
You know
could
this
come
genre
back to
too
that.
well. You saw my joke in the future.
Limonado will remember this.
That's a different game.
That's a different. That's a different
Everyone
genre.
likes that.
Is
Everyone's
it? I feel like I
the cake
got
is a lie.
a 10, a 2, and a 1 for 13.
Okay. How did you roll? Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, it hits. It hits. Yes. So your hit is going to be 13, which beats their 12, and the 10 plus whatever number is next to higher on your pistol is going to be the damage.
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't write in
That's
Like
okay.
right
You
there. I've got
Oh,
I've
good.
got the start of it. Bracket HR
It's okay.
dash.
I just searched
and
up
then
pistol.
I just
It's
didn't
just plus
finish
8.
it.
It's just plus 8.
Okay.
18 damage.
Oh no, it's right there. I did have it written down. It just got cut off in the. I was
Yeah.
prepared. Cool.
Wild.
So that's 8. Plus, I'm going to spend 2 inventory points to produce a special effect infusion. I'm going to go cryo. The attack deals 5 extra damage of ice.
Ooh. This is Tinkerer levels, correct?
Yes.
Incredible.
Cool move.
You say like while wounded, on leaning on your sword.
Cool move.
Nice
I
one.
love that. Waveham's
Yeah, I
just
just
on
didn't
one
say
knee,
anything,
like
just-
he has to have a 10.
Like just the it's the impossible back arch.
Oh, I know what you're talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Where it's sort of like, how many vertebrae does she
Yes.
Clearly remove some ribs to
have?
do
Did they get
that.
extra ones?
How are her butt and boobs facing the screen at the same time?
Yeah.
That's just a posing thing.
Fair.
I can do it. I can't do it.
All right, Mika, you're challenged by the end of stream. Is to
Everyone
show us
stand
your
up.
butt and
Let's see if
boobs
we
at the
can do
same-
it.
I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. So what an incredible turn. Another reason this system is great, folks. It's very efficient. You roll the hit and attack happens at the same time. Boom, the damage is good. I believe that's your whole turn. Correct, Limonada, right?
Yes. I don't think I can do anything else. I didn't. No, I got that stuff. I just need the one shot because I'm cool.
Incredible.
I'm cool like a tall glass of iced lemonade on a hot day.
Honestly.
She only shot the
had
gun
to
once,
leave to
right?
do
She
something
blew on it
else,
like 3
But it
times.
really looks like they were just like done, and they were like, "I'm done."
Was like done. I'm gone.
I'm processing. I'm loading. Much like a cool cutscene in Final Fantasy. Zima, it's your turn.
Let's see if this works. Okay.
No, you have a line for when it's your turn.
Yes.
Let's see if this works. It's so on point. Oh my god.
I'm gonna try to cast an entropic magic spell called
Oh.
Drain Vigor. You can
Incredible.
steal another creature. Wait, I need to actually press on the thing too. Another creature's life force. The target suffers HR plus 15 dark damage.
Incredible. So it's probably insight plus willpower for your entropist magic rolls. Let me double check entropic magic unless you have it on
Yes, I think so. Yes.
there. Entropic magic. Yep, insight plus willpower for the magic check.
Mhm.
And you're gonna have to hit their huge magic defense now of just 5. Thanks to
Great.
thanks to Wayland
Wonderful.
dazing them.
I love that. Let's see. Do I do it? I rolled a 7.
Okay, that does it. And what was the
Mhm.
higher of the 2 dice?
It was 5.
Okay, so and drain vigor. What's the damage on that? It's
Is higher. Is the higher stat? I believe is what HR
higher
stands
plus
for.
15. Yes.
Yeah, plus 15. Okay, let's
So
see. Let's see.
that's 5 plus 15, 20 dark damage.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Whoa.
Incredible.
That's some big boy damage.
Yeah. Though that being said, most characters
Big boy
do have,
damage
like,
was my
plus-
nickname in college.
What are you talking about? Plus like 10-ish to 10 to 20 damage, like for a lot of these weapons. So enemy totals are let's just say like approximately 70 in the case of Arch Sky. Actually, oh my god, you cleared it. Yeah. Zima, well, please give us a visual description for Drain Vigor.
I was not expecting this at all, but okay.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Buff
okay.
one of my later boss.
So the space around him grows brighter while he himself grows darker as the dark energy flows from him into me, and it's just like me, it's like beckoning the energy to come
Ooh.
towards me.
Incredible. And if you
Girl.
have taken any damage, it would recover 10 HP. That is such a cool spell to have on a tank, too.
Mhm.
Amazing. Arch Skyvault takes the hit. They're still in their battle pose and just goes, ugh. and then there's like an awkward pause, and they fall to one knee. You have done well. The screen kind of fades to black and then fades back in, and the sprites are slightly worse as like combat is over. And they're facing you down and say, "You have done well. You have proven yourself able to protect the Night Crystal. May Penumbra stand with you, and may the power of night watch over you." They wave their hand, and we're going for the save point that's like a swirly little circle thing that you can kind of just stand in, save
I
your
call
game,
dibs.
and fully heal. You all fully heal. You all fully heal. Good job. This is just a
From
this is
Kingdom
just
Hearts
going
2,
over
the best
system.
is the best game, so makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, you all fully heal. Arch Skyvault says, "You know the way to the temple entrance," which you all do. I am needed elsewhere. Farewell! And they are going to run, take a leap, and twirl off of a balcony and be scooped up by a dragon. Yeah,
That
our
was
game saves.
That was a bit much.
Yeah.
What was
Yeah,
his
can I
name
be
again?
honest? It seems like they were way more qualified to guard the crystal than any of us are.
All right.
I'm
Final
sure
Fa-
we'll do fine.
All right, so Final Fantasy IV segment over. Just 15 more references to make. All right, so it'll be fine. You all save your game, and you all can have a moment to check in with one another if you'd like, and then we'll just kind of time skip over to the Night Temple.
Dundaro goes over to wave him to shake his hand. He says, "Thanks, kid. I'm sorry the assist didn't pan out, but that would have been a great combo."
Well, of course, I recognize that that you did magic, and that they didn't like it. So I was thinking I could like sort of set it up. You know, teamwork's so important to me, and I feel like we're gonna be a great team.
There's something uncanny about you that makes me like feel obligated to like you.
I
Yeah.
feel the exact opposite, actually, but you know.
I'm
Hey.
indifferent. I'm just here to
Wow.
get a job done.
I feel like I might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I might resonate with a few specific people, maybe who have daddy issues. Anyway, not because I am the daddy, but because they're like, oh,
But you are the
gets it.
issues?
No.
I
Clearly.
think it is the issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mutual feeling of issues. Anyway,
Well, listen, I definitely occupy the other side of that spectrum that manifests in a unspoken attraction to men of a certain age.
That's how. Oh,
I'm here for the
Okay.
lesbian gays.
Oh, the lesbian
it sort of
gays.
seems it
Yeah.
almost seems like you were like
I see.
designed to appeal to like straight dudes, but then like lesbian gays were like, this one is for us,
Yeah.
which is neat.
I'm somehow both a femme and a mask lesbian.
Mm.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll just sheath my swords. Is there like a path like down to the crystal that we could like
Yes,
get to
indeed.
the most directly?
Yeah, so there actually is a way to go down through the castle's like secret catacombs and arrive at the underground Night Temple. If you all would like to go down the staircases laced with silver and purple, sparkling and shining almost like that of a crystal itself.
Can Dendaro do one of those? I'll catch up with you guys. Dendaro leaves the party things while the rest of the party goes into the catacombs.
Absolutely. The little notification comes up. You forgot to unequip his armor. Ah, damn.
That's wild
So-
because usually what happens to me is that like everyone I know will go into a temple, and then like for some like someone will come up to me and be like, "There's a fire. You need to tell everyone in your group about this." And then I have to go through it. And there's like puzzles where I have to blow up walls. And it's like, how did my friends get in there?
And
I
it's
didn't blow
just
up-
you,
They didn't
yeah.
blow up any of these walls. I had to make shit explode. Are they building new walls every time? So that's wild that Tandaro's setting up, but because usually that's what I do. But that's cool.
Incredible.
Yo, that school felt so devastating.
And we cut to
It happens in
Dandaro.
every temple in Final Fantasy X. I'm like, just fucking bring him with you. I know that it's like not sacred or whatever, but every time someone comes up and is like, yeah, fucking Sin blew up everything. You should like go tell him.
It's wild.
All your friends are just standing around the save point. You talk to them and they hit their like generic talking animations.
Anyway,
Amazing.
sorry.
Oh no, please.
I'll
Good.
stop distracting everyone with hyper specific Final Fantasy X.
Oh, Phil, don't worry, we're gonna get there. So, Dandaro, as you're hanging back, the crystal in your pocket starts to glow. Starts to glow red, almost like fire, as you know that someone is attempting to speak to you.
I look for a dark corner.
Mhm.
And I think we're gonna do one of those. I take out the crystal, I flick it with my thumb, it lands on the floor, and a hologram appears.
Incredible. And what you see before you is a figure in a white cloak. They have white hair, and it's less of a cloak, really more of a like almost leather textured long coat that goes past their waist. And they say, "Good to see you, Dandaro."
I wish I could say the same. You know, the armor you gave me, and I kind of open my black cloak to reveal the Unadas armor that I've been given for this job. Which Julie, you might have a better description, but I imagine is black with epaulets that have a lot of these emblazings on them. It's like I wish you could have given me something a little less auspicious. It's loud for a stealth mission, you know. But a job's a job.
Hopefully your presence will be enough to conceal it. The Emperor is counting on you, and I hope that you will be able to give Penumbra despair.
Well, let's be clear. I expect payment. And most importantly, I expect my ship back.
Your payment will come. And they look upwards. There's a sheen to their eyes, almost this like magical looking purple, greatly popping against their long white hair, their long white coat, and even the scabbard to their sword, which also shines a little bit. And they say, "You'll have all you asked for and more. All you need to do is reach the Night Crystal."
You creep me out. Transmission over. I pick up the crystal.
Incredible. And Dandaro catches up with the party.
Wow. You guys got through all those walls? You guys
Yeah.
blew up all those walls and
We
stuff?
blew up a bunch of walls and
Who
did,
put
like,
them
some-
back?
Oh yeah.
I think there must be like
I
Tinkerer.
did. I've got a few levels in
Kinda
Tinkerer.
helped
So I
out,
just kind of like I blew up,
Entropist
then I built
magic,
them back up.
and I just-
Yeah.
Why would you? I don't understand why you would put the walls back up after you clear the end. Okay, it's fine.
It's
Well,
sort of
school
like a
would
It's
yell
fun-
at
just-
me
it's
if I
just-
didn't, so it
That's
was
just a thing I do.
The music here is
Wow,
just
the
really
themes.
nice. It's just kind of like 4 beats that loop forever. And we just wanted you to get to experience that while you slowed down and did an intricate puzzle.
It really did bring the pace of all of this.
Yeah, like I feel like
screeching
this
halt.
world has like some of the most amazing compositions symphonically ever made, and then just like one like kid that they left by a piano to go boop 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 boop, and then they locked you in that room for like an hour.
And that's your favorite one, right? That's
that's the
the
best
favorite.
one.
That's your
Like-
best. That's the best one.
Yeah.
The words "Temple of Night" appear on screen as the music plays in the background, and the 4 of you all stand together. It is almost pitch black in here, although purple flames on torches on the wall do alight the place slightly, just enough so that you can see. Now, if what almost said Highwind, Skyvault told you was true, it's seems like you won't have to encounter any enemy parties greater than 4 people because of the natural defenses of this primordial arcane object. Now, anything else y'all want to do before... hang on. Oh, yes, sorry, I forgot. Our Skyvault gives you items.
Oh.
You get 1 magic tent, which you can use in a safe place to fully heal all HP and MP, just in case. And a remedy, which is like a potion. It recovers 50 HP. You only get 1 at this moment. But hey, there might be more in the temple.
That's okay, because we're not going to use any of them. We're going to hoard them for
Yeah,
later.
this could be really
You always
important
sell them.
later.
These could be super important way later. So I'm glad
For
we're
sure.
all in consensus.
Like,
And-
I'm gonna be honest, if you all have to choose between me or that remedy, keep that remedy, okay? Let this phoenix go down.
Dadaro puts his hand on Wayward's shoulder and says, done. Done and done. In fact, I'll carry
what
the
did you have to
remedy.
do- what did you have to do that you couldn't come in with us?
What's up?
You couldn't.
Well, it
come
looks
in
like we
with
just
us?
got to get to the crystal.
Okay.
Incredible non sequitur.
Oh.
Amazing. Folks, you have a decision to make. Because as you look ahead in the Night Temple, past this hallway you are in, the room opens up, and you see a ramp of crystal floor going upwards and one going downwards.
So I used 2 save files so
Mhm.
that we can choose one way, then try the other if we don't like the first one.
Oh, fantastic! Absolutely. Would someone? Thank you, On gave an off-screen show of approval to our dear sweet lemon boy.
Yeah.
Now, would y'all are welcome to make a check of some kind to see if you can discern anything about these tunnels before you go down them. Now, skill checks kind of just work in the way of like, oh, maybe trying to listen closely is just straight up insight, which would be insight plus insight. But maybe you're like using some type of magical ability. You could describe it as like a willpower plus insight roll or something along those lines. Would anyone like to, make a case for what type of check you can make here and what dice you'd like to roll with it?
Well, we all have 10 decks and 8 insight.
Well, I have
Can you
6
argue
I lied.
decks for this?
I have 6 decks, but I have 8 in insight.
Oh, you have 6 decks?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay.
A variety.
Got variety. Yeah.
Sure.
Single variety.
Builds are not all exactly the same.
I guess I was right. I was like, I thought.
There is crossover as far as levels go, though, which is fun. Both Wavem and Zima have Entropist levels, even though you're such different characters. There's cool stuff, cool system. All right, who wants to check this place out? See what information you can glean.
I feel like Dandaro probably has a strong connection to crystals. I was wondering if I could do a double willpower roll.
Interesting. I'll allow that. Sure. Let's do a double willpower roll. Willpower plus willpower. You need a 10.
Didn't do it. That's 4.
Incredible.
Pretty sure it's this way, and I'm looking at a wall.
Oh, you want me to blow it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Zima, are you raising your hand?
Yes.
You sweet
As a
delight child.
Penumbra
Adorable.
native, and also a learner of entropy magic, I would like to use my knowledge in magic to try to find and pinpoint the dark crystal, since I am a Penumbra. Since I
That's well
experienced the power
argued.
before.
Do you want to do maybe insight plus willpower, and I'll let you add +3 to it, because the argument of being a local sounds pretty reasonable too.
Yes, insight plus willpower plus 3. Got it.
All you need is a 10. Should be super easy.
Mm-hmm. Knock on wood.
I will not. You can't tell me what to do.
That was a 16.
Wow!
Mm.
Barely beats it. Zima, you listen, and I think it's possible that the Academy has taken you down to see the catacombs before. You know that there are all sorts of natural defenses here. But, listening closely, you do also hear that the upper path, there is a clatter of boots. A little like sound bubble appears with either parentheses or asterisks to show that it's an onomatopoeia happening, like tink 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 or something like that. Like the tink of soldiers' boots seems to be filling the upper path. It seems like it's possible that Unitas soldiers have arrived here. The lower path does not seem to have soldiers, which could have positives and negatives. You know, maybe there's no enemies to fight, but also maybe there's traps. What are you feeling?
Well, I'm going to convey that message to the rest of the group. Well, there seems to be people upstairs waiting for us, some little friends to have some fun with, and then there's silence below, which is kind of ominous.
I say
So what
we
do you
put
guys
it to a
wanna
vote.
Oh yeah, we should vote.
I'll never run away from a fight.
Okay.
Gotta relax. We can just rat him up cowboy style.
Also, I think it is our job to defend the crystal, and the traps already defend the crystal. So, like, if there's traps downstairs, they're doing their job, and
That is,
our
of
job's
course, unless
upstairs where the
someone's.
soldiers are.
It is, of course, unless someone's already at the crystal. If they
True.
got there before we get there.
We split up.
Divide and conquer.
No.
Works for everyone.
I'm sorry, I had to suggest it.
Impossible. The game mechanics don't allow it.
What if
You
we
can
let
choose your party
Tandaro
leader.
go to the crystal by himself? And then
I
the rest
think
of
that's
us...
a great
You can choose who walks
idea.
around in the overworld, and that's it.
I mean, my vote's for soldiers.
I'm waiting for everyone else to make their decision.
Mine too.
Zima, that's cheating.
Oh, well, in that case, we go up.
Okay, so that's 3 for soldiers.
I guess I'll be going downstairs alone.
Oh, okay.
Fine, we'll fight the soldiers. Let's go. We'll clear them out.
Well, and then we can go down together.
Right.
Going down together.
Upstairs, you see a long hallway. You are able to stumble upon 3 Unitas soldiers. They don't seem to have noticed you. They are equipped with. Oh my god! Wait, what weapon do they have again? Scrolling through my GM doc. They are equipped with heavy spears and crossbows. They are looking at the carvings on the wall, which all of you know to represent the founding of the Penumbra Empire, the acquisition of the Night Crystal, and the many royal lines throughout the ages trying to defend the reputation that just because you are a location under cover of darkness doesn't mean that you aren't a force for good in the world. And the Unitas Empire is looking around at all these carvings etched in the almost crystal-like walls and saying, "So, looks like all these carvings seem to indicate that they think they're pretty full of themselves. Those monsters worshipping an empire of night. It will be doing them a favor and annexing them into Unitas." These guys have no character besides, being
Loving
able
their
to-
content. Super patriotic.
Ah,
For
generic
sure, yeah.
NPCs.
They're trying to
I see.
spread managed democracy.
It's okay.
I don't play Helldivers, but I have heard the memes. So, how do you do, fellow kids?
I'm acid shooters, so I'll probably also just be watching Helldivers. All right, y'all have if y'all want to like do a check to do something silly, you're totally welcome to. If you want to like try and sneak past or like get the jump on them, one of you can argue something. Otherwise, you can just like walk up to them and say, "Hey," and the screen will like swirl and it'll be a good time.
Well,
many
Wavem
of
never
them are
runs
there?
from a fight.
There are 3 guards.
Because never more than 4.
That's correct.
That's the rules.
As far as you know.
Okay. Does anybody have anything they'd like to do? Otherwise, I can
Ambush!
Ambush.
ambush.
Is that an ability?
I
Or are you
will-
just saying?
I will go ahead and use high speed again to get an action off at the start of combat.
Incredible.
And I'll just sort of come out with my swords and be like, "Hey, didn't you get the memo? There's only supposed to be 4 people down here."
The guard turns around and says, "Who the hell are you?"
Seriously? I'm Wavem. I was like the captain of the blank ball team, champions, 6 years in a row.
The
Almost
lady of your
record.
nightmares. Pew.
Are we doing
Some
a roll
penumbra
call?
sport. Oh, she shot at me.
Wait, let me get his autograph. Oh!
Unfortunately, you're now locked in place in your battle pose. All right, who wants to be initiative captain?
Well, I mean, I'm using high speed, so I'm actually going.
Oh.
I'm going to take just a free action. If you
Yeah,
don't
go
mind.
for it. There are 3 soldiers, left, middle, and right.
I'll attack the one on the far right because a far right militant sounds bad to me.
So true, Phil.
So true, bestie.
100%.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my dice. It's not. I mean, it's a 20. It's a 10 and an 8. It's max
Holy shit.
rolls.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to hit, and it's
Correct.
definitely going to do 10 plus whatever damage. By the way, there are crits in this game. Just so y'all know, crits are when you roll double the same die, if it's the same number.
Oh, the same number. Okay.
Oh.
Same number, and it has to be higher, 6 or higher. It can't be like double ones. That's
Got it.
Oh, I
that's critical
crit
failure.
earlier then. Shit, I should have said that. Okay. Keep it in mind.
So that's gonna be 16 with each stab, so 32.
Incredible. Whoa, holy shit. So
I think I might have just one shot one.
pretty close. Despite all this damage, the guard who's holding their spear up just kind of goes, "Ugh," and then assumes the exact same pose because they don't have wounded animations.
Yeah, this time I go in with kind of like a double like swoop and stab, like this way. I am new to swords. I thought I could hit people with a blank ball, and then I was like, I don't know, that seems kind of silly. We're like doing like a serious thing, and I just threw sporting equipment as my attack against like a god later.
If only you had a really cool missing a limb teacher to teach you how to use those swords.
Yeah.
All right. Wavem just gets a free attack off. They're gonna shout my
Sick.
favorite thing for soldiers to shout. What's all this then? Feels weird not to shout in a British accent.
I
All
guess
right.
this is what we're doing.
Who wants to be our initiative captain?
I mean, Dex and Insight, so whoever.
Dex and Insight?
Yeah. Get
Yeah,
somebody.
we're all good
Yeah,
at it.
you give it a shot, Limonada. Sure.
Sure.
Get a
Dex-
limonada.
Roll Dex and Insight. You need a
Let's
10.
do
Cool.
it.
I have a
Crit.
-1.
Crit. Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit.
Crit. You have minus
Crit.
1?
Crit.
Oh my god. Oh no. Yes. What?
What?
No, is that a 6 or a 9?
Nice.
Uh,
If it's a 6 and a 6, it's just cuddling.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, you
it
just got a
was-
Fabula point too if you did bad.
Oh, you get a Fabula
Oh.
point. Thank you, Phil.
I- Oh, Dux, it's a D8. So yeah, 2 6s.
Wow.
Oh.
All right. I mean, yeah, you did it. That's a critical success. Good job.
Yeah.
So, we've encountered a case where it's 3 enemies. So the order is going to be one of you, left soldier, one of you, middle soldier, one of you, right soldier. And you can
cool.
choose what order you all go in. Waven can even go again.
I'm gonna start first because I've got my barrage.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you describe what Barrage does?
So when you perform a ranged attack, you may spend 10 mind points to choose one option. The attack gains multi 2, or you increase the attack's multi property by 1, up to a maximum of multi 3.
Incredible. And multi just allows you to target multiple targets, even with the single target attack. So you can kind of just fan the barrel and
It's 12 o'clock.
It's
I
time
love Valorant.
for you to die.
All right, Mika. So go ahead and roll your pistol. And you only have to roll it once for all of them, I believe, with multi, which is cool.
Yes. Yeah, okay, yeah, 6. 6 plus 1, 7 plus 1, 8.
Ooh, 8. Let's see their defense die. Their defense is 11. Would you like to use a Fabula point to reroll?
I think I used my only Fabula point, or does it
There's
re?
another reroll.
You
You gotta
got
reroll. Yeah.
You
You gotta
just got one, yeah.
Oh,
Cat
okay.
loves you.
from Shadow.
And so do we.
Thank you,
Good
Shadow.
job.
Honestly,
Oh.
Mika, you're really funny, and you just bring a lot of like good energy wherever you go. It's always really fun when I get to play with you.
I don't know how to react to that.
Let's try this out.
Yeah, we're just doing genuine compliments. Get ready for that shit.
In
Oh
this
my
age
God.
of irony, no way.
8.
Oof. I'm very
I
sorry.
take back everything I said.
I should also say, the guards also do have a special ability called defensive formation, where they get +1 to their defense and magic defense as long as at least one other guard is in the conflict.
Oh my god, they're gonna get information.
Ladies, they are. Limonada, unfortunately, your attack does not connect. They all hold up their shields as they shout, shields! And they hold their shields up.
It's like in a cutscene where like the weird frame rate, pew, me shooting, and then it shows the shields, pew, clink.
Mhm.
That
That's
kind of-
right. We have
yeah.
shields. And this cutscene
Like-
had the intent of showing
Oh,
we have shields.
Just, what?
Incredible.
They made this cutscene
Fun.
really early in the development process when they thought they were gonna have a lot more time to work on cutscenes. So
Yeah.
you get like a fully
Just a
rendered cutscene of a
weird-
bullet bouncing off the shield.
Yes.
There's
And then
barely a
weird
third act to the
pre-rendered
game.
cutscene in the middle of a normal fight.
And then the end game
Yes.
is just like all that like kind of looks like it's automated talking
Yeah.
NPCs. And that's all you get at the end game. Anyway, sorry.
My favorite example of this is Xenogears, by the way. Cult classic JRPG, but for the third act of the game, they ran out of time and money. So on the third disc of the game, rather than going place to place fighting the like 5 final battles, they alternate each main character in a rocking chair, and they just have a text scroll that says, "So we went back to this place and found this guy's father, and then we had a fight with him, and then you have a fight with them," and that's the entirety of disc 3 and the final dungeon. It's great because they ran out of time and budget. It's really good.
Oh boy.
Iconic.
All right, now unfortunately it's going to be left guard's turn. Left guard is going to use heavy spear, which is a
Is
dex
left
plus
guard, like-
insight roll.
Left shark, where they're gonna fuck up.
Let's find out.
Let's see.
It is a. Ooh, oh wait, I have to decide who to target first. Let's roll a d4 to see who they target because I like doing that.
Bring it on.
Dondero, it is a 10 to hit you.
Let me see. In my defense, it's normal defense, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever
Doesn't
you-
hit because it's an 11.
Oh shit.
And
Alright.
after an enemy hits or misses me, I can perform a free attack against them.
Counterattack. Hell yeah. Go
Counterattack.
for it.
Cool. Which
You also have counterattack?
I also do. You also have a counterattack?
Weapon master levels. Hell yeah.
Let's go. No, that's a 1 and a 7.
Woo. Unfortunately, not going to connect with their 12.
Oh wait, I'm. Oh, probably still not gonna connect. Never mind. It's a 1 and a 7 plus 1 plus 2. So that's a 10. Still not gonna hit. It's alright.
Unfortunately, not going to. These soldiers are pretty physically defensive, as they shout shields and are able to block your attack.
I love them when they shout shield.
I mean, listen, I work in a kitchen. You got to be efficient about when you're shouting things. You
Behind!
You can't say more than behind. You can't say more than corner. Coming hot
Yes,
is
chef.
about the most like syllables you can say in a sentence.
Man.
All right, so counterattack did not connect, but they managed to miss you, and it is now one of your turns. Besides
Damn it.
Limonada, unfortunately.
Zima.
Shields! And shields just spawn on both of my hands. They just randomly appear from nowhere.
Incredible.
And I would like to use another entropic magic called Dark Weapon.
Whoa! What does that do?
Whoa. Let's see. You imbue a weapon with dark energy. Until this spell ends, all damage dealt by the weapon becomes of the dark type. If you have that weapon equipped while you cast a spell, you may perform a free attack with it as a part of the same action.
Very nice. All right. So you cast the spell and you give yourself a little buff. You summon your shields. It's really sick.
I'm gonna punch him with my shields. I'm gonna go punch him.
Incredible. All right. So
Wait, you're attacking with a shield in an RPG? That sounds a little goofy.
Yuck.
what are you referencing? I don't get it.
Goofy
Oh,
uses a
I'm so
shield.
dumb.
What?
goofy.
I
Wait,
really
Wait, did you
thought
actually
Juli
not get it,
didn't.
Tony?
No, I thought you didn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should think higher of my friend.
I'm just a really good actor. All right. It is time for middle guard to attack.
Oh wait,
Oh no, they're attacking the tank. What?
wait. I was gonna attack.
Yeah, Zima gets to attack.
Oh, sorry.
Too.
I thought it was just a
That's
buff.
part of it.
Yeah, no. Please.
Yeah,
Sorry,
good attack,
I missed
good
that.
attack.
Zima, by the way, has a guardian level that lets them use double. If you equip 2 shields, you get the
Yes.
ability to bash with them, which is really fun.
It's
Six.
So
Yeah,
dual accuracy is might twice. Okay.
Okay, might
Got
plus
it.
might roll. So whatever your might die is, you're gonna roll that twice.
Please be good. Please be good. Please be good.
It might be good.
That's one
12.
buff baby.
12 just hits. Yeah.
Let's
Very
go.
nice.
Let's
They're
go.
We're
defensive
so back.
formation.
We're so back.
All right. Would you like to target left guard, middle guard, or right guard?
I'm gonna go
Right guard is wounded, by the way, quite badly.
far right guard then.
Go ahead, target far right guard.
Okay, let's see the damage.
Yep,
Wait.
higher dice plus whatever.
I feel like
Okay,
I saw
that's-
far right guard at the Capitol a different
7
day.
plus 5. That's also 12.
12 damage.
Wait, this extra damage equal to my skill level in defense mastery, which is 1.
So 13 damage.
13 damage.
Incredible. As you go to do 13 damage to far right guard, which would finish them off, the guard is going to use one of their abilities, Protect. As middle guard, centrist guard is going to choose to protect far right guard and take that 13 damage instead. They're going to shout, cover! And they flash over and take that 13
Isn't
damage.
that how it always goes?
I know, right? Weird. But
It's another animated cutscene in the middle of this battle.
what? Why?
They really blew their budget on the first battle.
Like
Not even
you
on
can
you guys, on the
See the
guards.
care
Yeah.
in their eyes that like they're defending their friend, and you're just like, wow.
Hey,
is
they're
the
a
whole-
soul.
We love our country and each other. Ha! They shout one at a time.
The right guard didn't have anything else to say. He just wanted to yell ha.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe he shouts a flame on, I don't know, something. All right,
Yo, hot man.
Flameo Hotman. Excellent turn, Zima. These guards be tanky boys, and I believe middle guard is gonna go now. Middle guard is going to attack. This time, Limonada for a cute little
Rude.
Dex plus Insight roll. That is a big, thick, juicy 6 to hit.
Nope.
Doesn't hit.
Just in my
All right.
head, I'm actually like, he beeps it, and then like, I, in a cool dominatrix pose, like stomp my foot on top,
What?
do the impossible pose again.
Is that what the
I'm
middle
just-
guard says? What?
Nice dodging.
I think the guard says, "Whoa, what are you doing?"
Charmed.
Just-
I don't need to respond to that.
Oh my god. She's so cool. All right. Fantastic. This the flow of this game, because there's no movement and it's just attack, attack, attack. My brain is like, there should be more to do, but it's like so fast and concise.
No, we're
and I
just
love it.
ready for the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dundar, do you want to go or do you want me to go first?
You can go.
Okay, cool. I'll attack. Far right guard. I'm finishing this fucker off.
Go for it.
Or I would if I rolled, but you know what? I got a Fabula point. I rolled an 8. I know that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
We're gonna re-roll that. That's a 14. Or wait, sorry, that's a 15 because I forgot I
Yeah.
had one for Weapon Master.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that will hit, and the damage is just the higher die plus rapier stuff.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 9 plus 6 twice. So that's gonna be 30.
30 damage. Middle guard falls on their sword to protect far right guard and dives in the way.
Hey, sort of seems like you only ever do this for the far right guard, and you like wouldn't ever think about doing it for the left guard. Is that like a personal thing? Or
I
like-
just think far right guard has some valid points about property.
Oh no!
Ah! Guys.
I'm fiscally far right guard.
Oh, I just wanted to take far right guard out of the initiative order because I knew they were last. Because again, Wava might seem like he's kind of like a jock, but actually, there's a lot of strategy involved
Pretty
in blank ball.
strategic.
Strategy.
Okay, because
For
you
sure.
got the pushers who are up front, and then they can take a tackle or like a dive move to try and get like a hand on the ball with the goalie who's like swimming back over there. But if you're really good, you can just make shots with the goalie all the way across. And that's
He's
sort of
explaining
kinda-
this as
He's
the
expl-
carcass is sliding off his sword.
Yeah.
None of these words are making sense in my brain.
No, none of the words that describe blitzball are in the Bible. Sorry, I meant blank ball.
Damn, it's so great that they designed a mini game where you play this sport that focuses hardly off of action and mostly off of more menus. All right, we are
Everyone's favorite game.
Yes, indeed. All right, last in the order, far right guard is about to get their retribution. They're going to. There's literally no reason to attack with crossbow unless one of you is flying, because flying enemies cannot be targeted by physical attacks unless they're knocked down. So he's just going to do a heavy spear attack. Let's roll these dice, and we'll roll it all at once. Another attack at Limonade. Does an 8 hit you?
No.
Fabula points.
I just
I'm using a Fabula
wink
point to reroll.
heart.
That is a 13, and it does hit you.
My defense is a 13.
You are going to take 20 points of physical damage from this heavy spear. He goes, ha!
Rude.
I can't say any far right quotes because I don't want to platform them.
Not even
So
as
they're
a
just
joke.
going to say, ha!
Not even as a joke.
Not even as a joke.
No.
Oh, I'm almost a crisis.
Crisis is half HP, which activates abilities sometimes, and otherwise, it's mostly just half HP. Fabula
It
Ultima
changes
trivia.
your idle animation, so you have to like hang out on your sword.
It does
Yeah, I just,
mechanically change your idle animation. It says that in the book.
Oh,
Oh
you're
my
like
God,
bending
amazing.
forward because you're like
Yeah,
so
one,
tired.
like one hand on one knee, the other so
Oh,
yeah,
your butt's
okay,
just
got it.
ass out.
yeah.
All right, I believe Dondero, you are last in the initiative order this round.
Cool.
Far left guard has full HP. Middle guard is quite wounded.
Okay.
But
Gonna
I
go
thought
for
I
middle
I
guard.
thought I killed middle guard and we had far
sorry.
right guard left.
Sorry, far right guard. I
Oh, far
shifted
right
my
guard.
dock
The,
around.
the- honestly, the
Okay.
far right, the far right and centrist, it's very hard to tell them apart.
Yeah, right? Weird. They have the same armor and
So
everything.
weird.
It's
yeah,
almost
the
like
same
being
armor is
apolitical
why.
is a political decision in and of itself. What? I mean,
What?
guard. Yeah, I'm just gonna take
Shield!
yeah, just a normal katana attack against the far right guard.
Yep.
That's an 11.
11, unfortunately, is not going to hit.
No.
Tony,
Fabula
Tony,
point?
because I love you. I will say, a great time to use Lux is against multiple enemies with low magical defense.
I thought they had high magical defense
No,
because they did. Oh,
How many?
I'm so
what's,
sorry.
What's the word that I keep shouting, Tony? What could it
I,
be?
you, I, all right, shut up.
Guard!
I was gonna save my MP,
I mean,
but
you don't have to.
if you'd allow me,
I
would
will
love
allow you to
change
redo
my
this just
answer
because
to Lux.
I
Okay.
wanna show off the mechanics of Fabula Ultima. And if you want to
100%.
show off like using more MP to hit multiple targets, because that's a really cool thing. Feel free.
20 MP. Let's hit two guards.
They got a juicy defense of 6 though against magic.
Ooh, that's too bad because I rolled a 10.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, sick. So that's gonna do an 8. That's gonna do 23 damage to both.
Oh my god. Left guard is really hurt. And want to describe how you finish off far right guard in a detailed animated cutscene where your sweat droplets are visible as you move around at lightning speed.
Yeah, I think I make eye contact with him and he sees his eyes widen and I do that thing where the sword just like comes up a little bit, not fully unsheathed, and then I put it back in. And 2 blinding lights that have nothing to do with the sword blast him out of fucking.
So much for the tolerant left! And he explodes. Sorry, I mean, turns into dust and just kind of disintegrates.
Like a vampire.
That's right. Or like an enemy getting defeated.
We're sure these
Like a
aren't like
vampire.
Pokemon, right? Because they've only said guards so far. If they were Pokemon, they would be guard Pokemon who would say guard.
Guard.
Does anyone have a Pokeball?
Guard.
Have we tried just capturing them?
This ain't Animon. It is Fabula Ultima.
But Animon's Digimon, but not Pokemon.
We're
I'm
at the
sorry.
top of the initial order.
I'm too old to be a Pokemon trainer because I'm 17. That's a job for
So
children.
So true. All those adults in the world just don't get to do that anymore.
Does that complete the first round of combat?
It does.
That
Is
was
there a
one
reason you're
round.
asking that?
Well, no, I don't have anything. I was
Oh,
just-
okay. I was
Okay.
like, oh shit, what's Phil got this time? Amazing. That is the first round of combat. It is a new round of combat, and again, y'all can go in any order. It's just gonna have left guard go second.
I really just want to get my barrage to work.
There is one enemy left, I will say. So.
Oh, well, I don't care then. Meh.
This is a part where everybody presses attack right away, and regardless of whether or not it hits,
Oh,
It's time for an all-out attack.
Yes, there we go. Yeah, all out attack.
all out attack.
all out attack.
For sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's a JRPG thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what? I'll let one of y'all roll an all-out attack. This is entirely homebrew. The guard is stunned. All of your faces like kind of cut in from the corners. Rooster Emma, designer of this game, by the way, also working on a Persona TTRPG right now.
Amazing.
Persona themed TTRPG.
I'm so excited for it.
I think our resident Persona users should get to do the all out attack.
Just pick two stats and roll them. And your magic user, let's target their magic defense, which is
What
six.
die do I roll?
Just pick some.
Pick some.
We're about to go on break, so I'm just letting
Pick
y'all
some
talk.
good
D10
shit.
plus D8. Let's go.
Let's go.
Six.
Let's go.
Six.
Yeah, Julie's got that. Like we
Let's see
already
if
did
this
the final
works.
test.
17.
Incredible. All right.
A lot.
Here's your chance for an all-out attack. How do you do it?
Relative formation.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question.
All your faces cut in from the corners. One
I
of you
throw
gets
one
to
of my
say a
shields so
quote.
you one of you can ride on it.
Oh, so this is more like a showtime.
Yes.
I guess so.
I think I just like stab my sword down into the ground and like a bunch of clocks come up around me and everyone can move faster as I channel the chronomancy
Oh.
within me to hastify everyone as the shield slides on the ground for someone to hop on.
That's great. I hop on that shield. I spin around and I reach one hand out to Limonada, so we spin around together. Oh, she's
Yes.
shooting and I'm slashing with my sword.
Yes. Oh, that's
Left
that's a
guard,
beautiful
left guard
image.
goes, I'm only one guy!
This is like the rest of the animation budget went to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything else is going to look really janky.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Just sprites.
They explode into dust. You all collect EXP, which we're not going to worry about right now. And y'all are out of combat. We're going to take a break shortly. But first, with these guards defeated, as the combat's over, they're just kind of not there anymore. It like doesn't show them running away or anything. It's unclear if they just disintegrated or they ran away or whatever. You know, it's JRPG stuff. Through this hallway, you are able to find a large circular closed-off room, which seems like a good opportunity to use a tent. Just in case, you know, past the big, large closed-off room, there's like something, you know?
No, let's save it.
Save the tent? Yeah, for sure. Go for it.
I think we should save the 10. I don't need it. I didn't take it.
I mean, I could use.
Oh,
I would love my MP back. No,
I would
just
also
playing.
like my MP back.
Incredible.
All
As
right.
y'all
Let's pitch a tent.
Save the game? Yes or no?
as y'all walk over the same on my god, on just popped up to give a judgmental stare. We love it. As y'all walk over the save point, a little tent appears, and like the screen fades to black for a moment. Though through the brief lens of a cutscene, you all see, well, you don't see, the audience sees the entrance to the temple ruins, and a white boot steps into frame. And that's where we're going to cut to break.
The persuading charisma is getting hazy. I bought all of these munitions, but my alignment is holding me back. These guns have faces that inside all my frustration initiate some incisions. Maybe it's time I roll for attack. Maybe we're too far off track. In spite of monsters that we've slayed, the nobles treat us with such hatred. They always stop us at the gate, increasing levels of taxation. I pray the gods above will send a blessing. Whoa, 'cause lately every shop takes part in stressing the gold I'm possessing. No more HP. Preparing battlegrounds, level ones in the crowd. Not many are allowed. One crit could bring them down. So squishy from the mold. They're weak but very bold. Took hours to propose, but seconds to dispose. Who starts this alone? You sadist. Yeah, they'll gain ground to break dust. Oh, it's too easy. Killing alpha players, level 1 PC. No longevity. Falling off too high a tree. No more HP. No more HP. You better flee. Preparing battlegrounds, level ones in the crowd. Not many are allowed. One crit could bring them down. So squishy from the mold. They're weak but very bold. Took hours to propose, but seconds to dispose. Who starts this alone? You sadist. Yeah, they'll gain ground to break dust. Oh, it's too easy. Killing alpha players, level 1 PC. No longevity. Falling off too high a tree. No more HP. No more HP. You better flee. No more HP. No more HP. Warlocks hardly cast 2 spells now. They want rest already. Now don't be impolite. Can't rest after each fight. Who built this class for spellcasting? Should've focused on invocation. So signed away before patron power. Gotta rest, recover, gonna take it out. Am I fanatical? Yeah. Pledge to the great old one. Yeah. Am I celestial? Yeah. DM, you know what I need. I could really use some sleep. Warlocks hardly. Yeah. Cast So many nights in tears, so my patron invaded my dreams. Offering fabled powers, wow, impressing knights and crown. Love the flattery, but I'm hiding evil inside me. No light can break this thrall. This cursed blade, it brought out to us all. This sword was supposed to be a boon, but I've been hearing voices from the moment I tuned. Hue hordes of zombies right into sanity, about to break this sword. No, I cannot disown. Wisdom feeling worth it, cutting closer to the bone. I'm scorned, my body does implore. Please throw that evil thing away. Here at me, character ready. I'll join the crew. D20 raring, join the melee. I'm vaccinated, let's play in person. Party tune, monk strike, paladins, my cleric runes, roadside, druid, wild shaping. I love playing new, race stats, full class, rewrites, homebrew 2. Just might be worth managing. I love playing.
Build backstory much too thick. D&D transfer for hours, been forever. Scream Eureka.
Players who can enter the story and don't deploy, but know when to be the perfect guide. Engaging with the mission as we go on expedition. It's so awesome, I'd roll 9 to 5. Not bitter if we die. Glimmer of the prize, that would bring us back to life. All my dreaming guarantees that if I do a company, I'll fit in better than these rights. Here at me, character ready. I'll join the crew. D20 raring, join the melee. I'm vaccinated, let's play in person. Party tune, monk strike, paladins, my cleric roots, roadside, druid, wild shaping. I love playing new, race stats, full class, rewrites, homebrew 2. Just might be worth managing. I love playing. I love playing. I love playing.
This group is homicidal.
NPCs got no vitals.
They gawk
At crime,
but soon
they'll find
the
the
DM ends the cycle saving throw.
Which movie holds their eyes? These creatures will be their demise. TPK. Tree traps on the ground, make one wrong step. Wait, what's that sound? TPK.
Monsters are so burly, resistance makes them sturdy. The dungeon crawls a non-stop brawl, they waste their big spells early.
Which would be too easy. A quick end would not please me. The slow descent into madness is payback for NPCs. It's the sovereign glue that makes the arrow stay in you. TPK. This boy just rolled their saves. I guess today won't be the day. TPK.
Been working a job that I can't stand anymore. Been waiting for someone to take a shit from me. There's nothing standing between me and that door. All these players I know are who I wanna see. What if I play a druid who's fey? We can finally clear this cave. Then I can change into a creature that I wanna be. So roll, it's D&D night. Yeah. Play as a bard on the weekend. How can I get another healing? Roll, it's D&D night. Yeah, blowing skull, gotta spend it. Merchant ring is up another pendant. Roll, it's D&D night. Yeah. shape is what I'm feeling. Casting spells while I chew into you. Give me just one bonus action and I'll show you what a force of nature can do. I feel connected to the earth, gathering spores, plants, animals. I breathe in, speaking, bleeding. I'm the protector of all of the outdoors. Druidic circles, seeking, seeking, seeking. The Fae is not the new blue. What's real? Heal the wounds. All animals are nice. Kill monsters without fights. Give death a second life. Decompose upon sight. Change my form on a whim. Now fly or swim. Take a short rest after the fight. The kobolds were vicious, but we won despite of our greedy rogue loot and all in sight. Oh, and now we ask her Stormer, the rogue never knows better. Our bard is tried, casting a dispel magic. Barbarian, just feel the strength check. Our paladin says she won't lift a finger. The rogue looks panicked and sad. Come on, cleric, please cast remove curse on me. I swear that I'm chafing. Get this armor off of me. I'll start praying to your deity. He says, ooh, get this armor off me.
Welcome, everyone. Gather round. We're about to begin.
Cause they have them supple demon wings. Hooves with the fur. The whole cult of summon and blood. They'll snatch your soul. Next thing you know, drag you below, low. Till dancing in chance, signing blood on these contracts. They caught up in a hellish hedonistic trance. They'll snatch your soul. Next thing you know, drag you below, low. Hey, I never summoned something like this before. This crazy demon's out of control. Had a feeling that I may not get to go home. There's no escape, they stole my soul. I'm down below, they meant to go. I'm preferable, I'm such a fool. Hold up, wait a minute, do I see what I think I will? They began to start eating my soul. This ain't part of the ritual. Chaos reigns, I'm in big trouble. Drop persuasion, demon said no. Told them I'm enjoying keeping my soul, and that I would trade them all on my gold. Demon just laughed at me, didn't say more. Guess I should read the next contract in full. Cause they had them supple demon wings. Hooves with the fur. The whole cult of summon and blood. They'll snatch your soul. Next thing you know, drag you below, low. Till dancing in chance, signing blood on these contracts. They caught up in a hellish hedonistic trance. They'll snatch your soul. Next thing you know, drag you below, low. Hey, demon, what I gotta do so I can go? My dear made it clear I should hit the road. Matter of fact, contract should be rewrote. Patron pointed out a couple things to know. 1 pack, come on. 2 packs, come on. 3 packs, come on. Now that's too bad. My soul remains all intact. Cause of that, you're gonna need another draft. After I sold them in restrained inferno, I knew it was over. I found a loophole that reclaimed me. My soul is highlighted in bold. They're good in control. So I started to get up and roll like a stroller. Right out to get up and
I love kiwi birds.
Hello,
I
everybody.
told you guys
Kiwi
my
birds.
sorry.
Hello,
If-
everybody.
I told you guys
No,
my-
Mika,
sorry.
no, please go ahead.
No, have I told you guys my story about how I went to the DC Zoo to see a kiwi bird?
You have not.
No.
No, do we have time for me to go over this?
Let's do it after stream.
I
Okay.
love
Folks,
tiny
if
birds.
you are looking for coffee and sweet delicious dice to dip in your coffee and sweet delicious shirt to wear with your coffee, you could check out our Roll D5 sponsors who love us so much. You could check out Gem Firefly, which helps you get shirt with thing you like on it. You could also check out Homebrew Coffee, which has a bunch of lovely TTRPG themed coffee brews and hot chocolate brews that you could get with code ROLLD5. That is ROLLD515, excuse me, for 15% off. Also, Greenleaf Geek for dice. You love dice? Yeah, you in the chair with the head. Love dice. You want to kiss them.
You
wanna
want
kiss your
so
dice.
bad.
You want them so bad. Oh no.
This is
Don't-
becoming a very-
Where'd those been?
I just put them in the mouth.
You're not on camera.
They can't
That was
see
for
that.
us. That was
They
for
can't
us.
see that.
That was for us.
I'm loving
Oh, shit.
I'm loving Tech Gremlin on just like fucking with us specifically because
Tech-
no one else can see it, and
Tech
they're
Gremlin
just
on is-
gremlining it up.
Also so much more tired and low key, but also just like popping up at the perfect times. It's great. We love it. When we get to hang out in real life, it'll be a good time. We'll make it happen. Yeah, thank you, pair of arms in the nothingness. All right, so
That was my
diving
nickname in
back-
college.
What? Diving
They called me in high
back
school.
in to Fabula Ultima. It means Final Fantasy in Italian. You all delve deeper into the Shadow Temple, passing by all sorts of enemies. You see these flying purple eyeballs with wings just flapping around. These are hex eyes, which are an enemy in the Fabula Ultima Bestiary included with the PDF, which would be a fun little enemy encounter. But you know, we're gonna keep it concise tonight. We're gonna keep it
Yeah.
concise. As you all continue to walk, there is a winding path. Now, ahead, as the hex eyes are flying around, you see a gathering of purple lightning, a small circle, maybe about a foot across, before a bolt comes down and strikes it. Now, we are going to explore... Don't give me that face, Phil. We are going to explore a new Fabula Ultima mechanic we're going to show off, which are clocks! Clocks, featured in games such as Blades in the Dark, are a way of kind of like tracking skill checks for players. Basically, if your party is going to cross this area, you're going to have to make like certain like maybe dex and insight rolls to dodge the lightning bolts that come your way. And if you don't, you're taking damage before the boss fight. So I recommend dodging them. That being said, I'll allow one of you to take captain for 2 of the 4 rolls. I have a little 4-piece clock right here. If we get a fail, if there are 4 misses and I fill in the clock completely, y'all are going to take some lightning damage. So, who would like to be our first little stealth sneak agility captain? Wave him.
I mean, I was the captain of the blank ball team
Were you?
for 6 championships, and
What?
honestly, we should have won the 7th if we didn't get called on that traveling bullshit. Okay, so that's what is that? Dexterity, insight,
I think Dex Insight makes sense.
Or Dex
even
Dex?
Dex. You can do Dex if you want.
Dex. I'm feeling double Dex.
That's right. Double Dexer.
I'm feeling rolling a Fabula point because I have 2 more because that's a 5.
Go ahead, yeah.
A
You need a
5
10.
on 2d10.
Oh man, one higher and it would have been a yeah.
Now
Oh,
that's
it wasn't Snake Eyes.
That's a 13.
Okay, so we'll kind of just fill in our mental like good clock.
Fill
We-
in.
That's right, Mika.
I'm sorry,
Will-
it's 10 o'clock here. I'm
Oh my god! It's a good thing you don't have another game right after this. Don't worry, we'll be concise.
oh man, that'd be awful.
Tune in for Ravenloft Misfits and buy Mika a cup of coffee to his house. All right, so
Please.
I filled in the good clock. All you need is 4 successes, folks. It's super easy. Wave them, because, you know, I heard you were captain of the blank ball team. Do you want to take the second one too? We'll switch it to someone else after, but you can take the second.
Sure,
if
if
you
it's
like.
Dex, I got this shit. I was born to do this.
Yeah, let's
With
do
my
Dex
last
Dex.
Fabula point, because that's an 8, and I feel like double digits is probably
Oh,
best. That's
yeah.
another 8 with the Fabula point, though, so
Oh no.
sometimes you just do it. Sometimes it's just not meant to be.
All right, I've marked 1 failure, 1 success. How perfect. Y'all are about a quarter through the winding paths. Whoever is the overworld character, I guess Wave in this case, is going narrow little dodge.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
it's the thing where you have to like mash X in Final Fantasy X
Uh-huh.
to get the Ultima weapon.
For sure, for sure.
Called the final weapon in Fabula Ultima, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's actually called the Ultima. Wait. No, that was the joke you were making. Fuck. All right. Who wants to be lightning dodging captain number 2?
I also would love to do Dex.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
We've committed this to being Dex.
No.
She thinks my rolls are
No,
Dexy.
wait, Tino, no. All you needed was a 10.
It's a 5, but I do get a Fabula Ultima point or a Fabula point for failing, right?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Sick.
All right.
Wait, do you since I failed my shoot, do I get a Fabula point for that?
I don't know if that's just for checks.
I think it's
Okay.
checks.
Okay.
Right, not attacks.
I
mean, it was an attack check.
Didn't think about that, did you?
I guess that is technically true. I'll check page. I think it's 46 of the doc.
Not important. Not important.
We'll figure it out in a sec. Who wants to be our next Dex roller? It's unfortunately got to be either Limonada or Zima.
This girl.
All right, go ahead and roll
Dex
for me. Dex. Dex.
An 8 and a 3.
Which is an
Oh, it's 11.
All
11.
right. Limonada, we press X and it becomes a little picture of the 4 of you with full health, and they move the little icon to make you the overworld character, and you're able to
Pew pew.
Amazing. 2 successes, 2 fails. There's gonna be a lot of lightning damage, and we're halfway there. All right. I'm gonna have Zima do it.
I have 6 in Dex. I have 6 in Dex.
That's okay.
I mean, but different characters can choose to roll different things, right? If Zima wanted to use like her
Willpower.
magical arcanist defenses.
You know,
True,
I
you're right.
didn't say a dog couldn't play basketball, so why not? Yeah, go for it.
Is that right?
It's not
Sense the
against
energy
There's
around.
different
not
ways to skin a
wrong.
cat, is what I was told by my roommate, who is in prison now.
Oh.
That's
That
cool.
checks out. Yeah.
Zima.
I got 10.
Hey, nice.
Look at that.
Narrowly as the lightning charges, you are able to move past it. 3 successes, 2 failures. You've all gone once. So I'm going to now say any 2 of you can take the final. Who wants to do it?
I'll do it. The 2 of us
Okay.
will do it. Yeah.
Sick. The 2 of us.
All right. Go ahead and, Limonada, why don't you go ahead and make your roll?
More pew pews. 7.
Ooh, oh my god, it's literally coming down to the last. The Ultima, as we have 3 segments of the bad clock filled out and 3 segments of the good clock filled out.
1 Ultima for me.
Dondero, if you fail this, it is going to be 15 lightning damage to every single party member.
You've got this, Dad Darrow. I mean,
point, right?
Don Darrow. I don't think
Yes,
you're my
yes.
dad.
Daddy.
You know you're
I
dead.
wink at Wavem.
Zandero.
Is that the dynamic we're going for
Zaddy?
now?
That's 12, baby.
Oh,
That's a crit. That's 2 6s, right? Dude,
That is a critical success. Take an extra Fabula point. Good job.
I was gonna say, Dan Darrow now has lightning powers.
Yeah.
Without you.
You are dashing across this winding, twisting little aisle of crystal, narrowly dodging the lightning bolts of purple dark energy that come down. And Dondero, there's a moment of joy. It wells up in your chest. You're having fun with these people.
I look back at this little party and I see something in them that I haven't seen in a group in a while. Trust.
This is an inner monologue for sure. Close up on your face. A lot of like pans to the rest
It's
of
very
the
much reverb.
There's a lot of like motion capture going on with the people behind you. A lot of like amazing. Fantastic. You all are past this little section, which I probably should have put before the soldiers game design wise, but whatever. You all approach the doors to the Night Crystal. As ahead, you see a massive carving on it. You see what has become the nation symbol for Penumbra, which is a long twisting dragon like the Wyvern Knights that are so localized to your nation. And as if on cue, thinking of Arch Skywind, you feel the whole temple shake. It seems like the battling outside is heating up. It seems like the fire tanks and the wyverns of Penumbra are clashing. It looks like things are safe, but you don't know what's on the other side of the door. Would you like to save your progress? There is no turning back after this point.
The story
Hey
will
everyone,
majorly shift
I
after
just
this
think
point
maybe
in the
we should
game.
go grind up spheres. Does anyone think we should kill like 8 to 10,000 small bats and rats to maximize our speed spheres?
There's no time.
I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell.
I say hell yes. Save that game. Save it in a
Let's do it.
second file.
Ah, what's that?
What?
Yes, it's okay to overwrite.
We won. Got a call.
You save many times with a few different builds. It's great. And the door is open, and you all witness for the first time in your lives the night crystal. As across the room, there's reflections of light coming in from it, even though this is a room only lit by those strange purple torches burning somehow. And as you look into the sphere, or excuse me, the crystal. Sphere has been said too many times in the last 3 minutes. It's in my head now.
We don't know what shape the crystal is. The crystal could be spherical.
It's true. It could be a big orb. You, looking into the reflection of it, see images, each your own, of what drives you. Wavem, there's an image of your father, the first best blank ball player, going, "This is my show!" pointing to himself with his big thumb up. Shirtless man, tattooed like crazy. Zima, you see Days at the academy, and your 5 really cool school friends that you alternate combing the catacombs through together in a party of 4 at a time, with one of you serving as the navigator. Limonada, you, what do you see?
Sorry, what do I say?
What do you see? I don't
what do I see?
know
Drives your
Limonada's backstory and what drives her besides I have a job to do, but
She was abandoned by her family as a child in the desert heat, but then she was raised by the giant land salamanders who attack by spitting, and that's where she learned how to aim.
Wait, what?
Oh,
She learned how
makes
to
a lot
aim
of
her
sense.
gun from lizards?
I should know.
Yes. Look, if airbenders can learn how to fly from sky bison,
I was gonna
why
say.
can't I learn how to shoot
You know what?
From-
Fair.
from giant salamanders who use their spit to poo?
And I think it's only right that we cut to Dondero in this moment. And Dondero, what do you see? What do you care about?
I see an airship flying through the sky, and on it, people unrecognizable by anyone in the party, and a bunch of money, and just like a shit ton of money, like like it's weighing the ship down, but a lot of money.
Incredible. You see the ship. Your comrades all have archetypal encounters with one of you. There's like a really big one. There's like a small one who's like talking very fast. There's definitely like a little mascot character walking around in the ship. And then your love interest turns to the camera and says, "Dondero, you'll make it back to us, right?" And then we see we see a close-up of Dondero's face.
Oh God. Let's move.
Ahead of you, there is a figure that stands before you in the crystal. You almost couldn't see him, as if he was blending into the very shadows of the room. Despite the fact that he's wearing a long coat of white leather. He has long white hair. His eyes flicker purple. He waves his hand, and the doors shut behind all of you. And he says, "It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, warriors of Penumbra. At last, you can taste sorrow."
Kind of cheesy if you ask me. Oh, sorry. Go on.
You've come a long way to get here. Little did you know that the Empire was long ahead of your schemes. He reaches a hand out, beckoning towards one of your party members, as the strange man reaches out to Dondero and says, "Dondero, come join me. Astaroth on the side of the Unidas Empire."
I swing my cloak open, revealing the Unitas armor on me. And I turn to the party. Okay. And I walk over.
But he was but I can't keep falling for this. I keep falling for it every time. I'm so tired. Okay.
Just abandoned by another family member. Typical.
I've never felt abandoned by an older paternal figure, so this is fine for me. Everybody, woohoo!
Astaroth says, "You've done well, Dondero. Soon, you'll not only have your ship back, but we will give you more. The Unitas Empire promises the power of the planet. These crystals are linked to primordial energies. I, too." He opens his shirt sexily, and you see a purple crystal embedded into his chest. "I am part of the warrior program of the Unitas Empire. And you too can join us. You too can have everything you want, and the world will be subject to your whims. Your friends will be subject to your whims. Any desire you have is yours."
What did you just say?
for the taking. I said a lot. Which part?
My
do you
friends?
need? After
You said
all,
my friends.
what
Your
are
friends?
Your friends will be subject to your every desire. For what are friends but pawns? You'll be just like me the moment you take this crystal into your body.
Donzaro takes his sword and points it at the purple crystal in his chest. You keep my friends' names out of your mouth. And also just a general idea of them, because you didn't say their names specifically.
Harvey, Lysander, I don't know.
And Sightser.
Damn, crossover episode. You would dare point a sword at a god?
Nah. Not when I have the rootness, tootness girl in the desert to point for me. With that line, can we?
Yep. 100%.
Oh my god.
Avon, ahead of you stands Astaroth, this long, edgy anime character who pulls out a blade and holds it in a threatening position. He says something along the lines of, "Fall to darkness." And maybe one of you says something along the lines of, "I don't know if we can do this one," to indicate that this is a difficult battle.
Oh, I think we know who says. I don't know
Now
if we
with
can
that-
handle this.
Now with that attitude,
Oh, there's a response
Let's
too.
get the show on the road.
Actually, I
There
will
it
use
is.
my high speed to take an
Mhm.
additional action.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow.
What is hinder or objective action? That's like if there's something else happening that isn't fighting.
Any character actually can take a hinder action. You perform a check, which can be whatever the hell you want,
Okay.
against an opponent, as long as the GM agrees with it. And if you succeed, you can inflict the status effects dazed, shaken, slow, or weak. So anyone can inflict a status effect with a successful check.
Whoa.
I mean, you said this baddie is sexy. This is a
Oh.
sexy villain.
Oh, absolutely.
But-
yeah, his
but
shirt
as
is open.
sexy
There's a
as
purple
Limonada.
crystal in his chest. It's a good time.
Well, I think he's
Who's
making
hotter?
it hard to be faithful with the lips of an angel, because I'm about to hinder.
Oh.
Who remembers hinder? You get bonus
Ah.
points. Stand up and stretch your back if you remember hinder. Like a fun game. I'm gonna try to hinder. I think
Yep.
with like sort of my acrobatic abilities, I will try to hinder for a slowing effect.
Yeah.
Are they
so-
wielding a weapon of any kind?
Yes,
that I
he
can,
has he has a long katana, not called the Masamune because that's Sephiroth. He has the Muramasa, very different. The others.
Oh.
You said he was
Demon
part of
Blade.
the warrior program,
That's right, all caps.
not the soldier program.
Why
no,
would
no,
you
not a
say that
soldier.
word?
No,
Word.
So
that wouldn't be fair.
Zach
to
fair.
say.
If you if you do so if you're able to successfully hinder him with slow, you will temporarily reduce his dexterity size by 1.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I'm gonna try and hinder.
Give me a visual description and what dice you want to roll for this. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say not
so I
dex
think,
because we've done that a lot.
I reach down into one zipper, pull out one of my swords, reach into the other zipper, pull out one of my swords, and I'm just gonna try and like do like a thing where I like hit one sword on one end of his sword and one on the other to like snap it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be my goal with sort of a finessey type move.
Very nice.
Dex plus dex?
I'm gonna say give me one of 2 different dice for this because I feel like dex plus dex.
Dex
Dex
and
plus
might.
dex is easy for you. Dex and might's fine. Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
dex and might. Dex and might. When I failed that skill check earlier, I got another Fabula point,
You
right? That's what I thought.
did.
Okay, so that's a 14.
Whoa! All right, you
Whoa,
can
yeah.
successfully decrease his dexterity die by 1 for the round. So his D8 goes to a D6.
Huh. And then I look him dead in the eye after I kind of like slice his sword up, and I'm like, well, I guess this is what we're doing. And then I stance
Said it
up.
slower.
ready to go.
You said it slower. That's how you know it's serious.
Wow, bringing it back.
It hits every time.
It hits every time.
Damn, it do be hitting.
Yo, we
just
got
like-
that rule of threes going?
Classic comic timing. All right, who's gonna be our initiative captain for the last time tonight?
I have initiative modifier 0. It seems like everyone else has minus.
I have 0 too.
Oh, are you
Minus
also
1.
Nike?
No, I have a combat tunic.
But the
Oh,
combat
okay.
tunic doesn't weigh you down, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So actually, Donder, I think it's appropriate. Do you want to be our Dex plus inside roll?
Yes, let's do it. D10 plus a D8. That's an 11.
11 would let you go first if Astaroth didn't have +5 to initiative.
Oh, fuck you, Astaroth.
Well, I feel like I'm not
He's
going to
my
spend a
ass.
Fabula point on that because we're probably not going to beat a +5
Bull.
to anything.
Not with that
Sorry.
attitude.
Astaroth is going to. How much MP does he have? No, we're just gonna whip it out. He is going to use. Don't worry about it. He's going to use 40 MP to target every single one of you with
What?
Umbra.
Oh.
So he's doing the dark version of what you did before, Dondero.
Oh.
And I'm so sorry, but
Yeah.
does everyone get a Fabula point for the villain making an entrance?
You're so right. Everybody gets a Fabula point for the villain making an entrance. Thank you so much for reminding me, Tino. There's a
100%.
I sometimes
Tino,
have
Tino
trouble.
Chopper.
I sometimes
Thank
have
you.
trouble
Tino Chopper.
tracking things like inspiration or similar like GM reward mechanics like Thunderbolt tokens and award-winning Southeast Asian TTRPG Gubat Banwa. So he is going to do Umbra on all of you. He's going to roll Insight plus Willpower and try to hit your magic defense.
Mhm.
Ooh, all right. He rolled okay. That is an 11 to hit. Does that miss anybody?
Let me check.
What is for magic?
Magic defense is
magic
your
defense.
insight.
That is
die.
just my magic. That's just my magic defense.
It will hit.
My magic defense is 11.
But it'll hit for 1 less damage because of my ability.
Very nice. Everyone takes 21 points of dark damage.
Ah!
And 20
As-
damage from me. Just
I'm sorry. What?
close to
21
crisis.
points of dark damage. It did cost almost all of his MP. But as you all wail in terror and do your hit animation, Astaroth had summoned a black orb. You know, Tony, you know the Sephiroth's Black Materia special in Dissidia?
Of course.
He summons up.
Black
summons
black materia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Absolutely. He summons a little orb of darkness into his hand and throws it down. And a big orb of darkness descends on all of you, does a lot of damage. And he says, "Let sorrow descend upon the weak." All right, that was his turn. Y'all can go whatever order you want now.
Can I
like to
assist
go.
you in finding
I would like to
this
go.
apple?
Zima, can I please go
This
first?
apple.
Okay, you can go first. Okay.
Because I
okay.
think you'll like what I'm about to do.
I think I will as well.
I love how agreeable
Zima!
Timmie is.
We need to kick things into overdrive. I mean, above steer. And I will use acceleration on Zima. So
Tier
Zima,
2.
you get 2 actions every round until you have done 2 extra actions. So
Yo.
whatever you wanted to do, +1.
Okay.
We love it.
I also dabble in improv. I love to say yes and.
That's
Oh
so
no, Wave of
sassy.
the theater kid.
Oh yeah, Wave was
Wait.
like that theater kid who like just like because he was a dude, like he got an injury and couldn't play sports, and then just got the lead role because he was like a dude who auditioned, and like there were no other dudes auditioning, and I'm like, I'm the lead.
Damn.
Classic.
He's the best at
Amazing.
sports and theater. Bet on it. Gotta get your head in the game. High School Musical.
Whoa.
Zima, did you want to go second? What?
Hold up.
Yes.
Why am I feeling so wrong? Go ahead.
Okay.
I will leave right now.
That's it. Oh, thanks for the buffs. Okay, time to show him, Prometheus. Arcanum!
Incredible. You are like of the summoner stand user persona class of
Yes.
Fabula Ultima.
Indeed.
Arcanum.
Persona.
Timmy drew a beautiful image of Prometheus, by the way.
It's
If
like-
you want to share, if you want to drop it, oh, you did drop it in the Discord. You can drop it again.
Yes.
True. So yeah, it's like a giant like knight, like a set of armor and knight, and then just like its torso is cut in half, and then there's just a bright flame burning in the middle like a furnace, and there's also fire coming out from the helmet like a feather, and actually Zima also wait, no. I'm going to say merge because I
Nice.
can merge.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
Let's go.
So then Zima transforms, and all of her gray sweatpants and like then jacket just like how like a little magical girl transformation, and like,
Hell
a suit
yeah.
of armor like as Erza from Fairy Tale,
Nice.
and like
Little Erza
my
Scarlet
two
action.
shields become like twice their size, and like just like my hair becomes like my white spiky hair becomes like a fiery, and yeah. So then.
Wavy locks.
I can then choose a type, so I will choose dark, and
Mhm.
the flame of me and Prometheus becomes purple, and I envelop everyone in the purple aura, protecting them from not protecting them, well a little bit protecting them from dark damage.
Oh my god, he only has dark attacks. Shit.
Amazing.
Okay, everyone takes half damage from Astaroth, I guess. How long does this last?
I
Don't
Is it
know.
as long as you have your standout?
I think as long as I have it out.
That's
or as long-
crazy.
or as- yeah, you'd have to like stop me from having it out.
The summoner class is really cool. It lets you like summon a guardian spirit, and while it's out, you get buffs. When you dismiss it, there's usually like a big attack that happens. It's a really cool class.
Hell yeah, that's
I
Um,
have to say that I'm chained. My arms are chained to Prometheus's arms as well.
And also because it's Fabula Ultima, you can multi-class as Timmie has done to make like a defensive version. But you could also like have like a sword and like have a twin one with another sword. This game is cool, and I think more people should play it. All right, that's action number 1.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I forgot. I'm gonna attack. I can attack.
You can attack.
Oh wow.
beautiful.
Okay. I'm going to then. Oh, what do I do? I wonder if he resists dark damage.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That
I'm
is
excited
Mia
for
Who
my
has-
turn so I can use a light attack.
Does someone have scan on their weapon? Like, you
We
just
need
always should
nav.
have one
We need
party
nav.
member in with scan on your weapon.
I have a
That-
cess.
That truly
No, I'm
might be
joking.
an action. Oh, there you go.
I'm joking. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just gonna punch. I'm just gonna punch for now, with my 2 shields. So I'm gonna do
Cool.
might
Kick
and
puncher.
Might.
might. Wait, what's my
Might,
it's
might,
D8,
might,
right?
might,
It's
might.
D8, right? It's D8.
Oh my
It's
god.
D8.
Because Waveham's Hinder dropped Astaroth's Dex die, I think his oh no, it's due to his armor. He has 12 defense due to his armor.
Well, I
not
rolled a
defeat.
6, so let's use the Fabula point. Wait, how does Fabula points work again?
Just reroll.
It's a reroll.
Oh, just
Reroll.
reroll. Okay, got it. Perfect. Wonderful. Amazing. Show-stopping. Never the same. I got another 6! I can use one more Fabula point.
Do it.
Do it.
Do
Yeah.
it. This is the final boss.
Come on. I got an 8.
Not gonna hit a 12. Unless I'm feeling really nice and actually do decide to tie what's his face? Astaroth's defense to his dexterity stat rather than his armor. And I did say he's practically naked.
This
I'll do it.
is homebrewed.
I'll do it. His defense is 9 now.
Oh, is he like wearing? I mean, I know
It's
you already
really
described
good
him,
to
but now when
hear
you say
your
that,
voice.
I imagine he's wearing like a speedo with a dragon head on the crotch.
I didn't say that. I didn't
Oh,
say that at
Yeah,
all.
I imagine he like has like big arms that are like kind of like hugging me from behind.
Julie, what if
Yeah.
your big
Oh.
scary boss was sexier and sluttier?
Mm.
We're not
Yeah.
even there
Unlike
yet.
a beach episode.
He's wearing a sexy armor set.
I just think like we could fix him.
I could have fixed him.
Y'all are
I
mixing
could fix
Sephiroth
it.
with Kuja from Final Fantasy IX, who isn't a thong and thigh-high boots, and he's great.
Not a fan.
Final Fantasy IX, most underrated Final Fantasy.
yeah.
show.
Oh yeah. You don't like Kuja, Tony, the way he like flies away from you and goes, "I'll hit you," and like does this a bunch of
No, I
times.
really don't like that.
You don't like a hit and run zoner?
I don't like a hit and run zoner. I think he should die. Anyway, right, we're fighting.
So true. Nice. Yeah. How much damage?
I missed. Wait, did I not miss?
No, because I decided to overwrite his defense and make him
Yeah,
make it.
I
Defense is. I thought his defense is 9. Is his defense 9?
Oh, did you not get a 9?
I got an 8.
Oh.
He did all
You
the
missed.
nice
Good to
stuff.
hear your voice.
But for everyone else, his defense is 9. Zima, as you charge at Astaroth, he catches your shield with a single hand. Dark energy comes out of it, and he says, "You're weak. You should learn how to channel this potential inside of you. If only your life would last longer."
What does that mean?
I'm gonna kill you.
He's
All
gonna
right.
kill you.
Oh, kind of. Okay.
Who is
That's
next
kinda
in the
lame.
order?
Limonada, you said you wanted to go, right?
Yeah, because I was gonna try a light attack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like cacao this, a dex and insight.
Mm-hmm.
So a d10 and d8.
Mm-hmm.
Do. A 9 and a 7 plus a 1.
Ooh, that'll hit pretty much anything. Yeah, that is a hit.
That's a lot. Awesome.
Damage is 9
then-
plus.
9 plus. I wrote the where'd I write this down. Here we go. +8 plus I'm using, what was it, 2 inventory points to add 5 light damage.
Ooh, which will double to 10 light damage because he is
Look
weak
at
to
that.
light.
Yes, so for a total of
27.
27.
What does this look like?
I
How do
did
you add light
damage.
damage using your cool sharpshooter plus tinkerer equals gunslinger abilities?
So like I'm going to take both guns, kind of like tap them together until they combine into one, and you see like a crystal core start, and then there's like a little clock circle, and the clock hits light o'clock, and then
What?
a giant
What
light
are the
bulb
other notches
shut.
say if one of them is light?
Oh
Is
yeah,
it the other elements?
there's darkness, there's
Oh.
air, there's earth, there's fire.
Oh, incredible.
Amazing.
Soft
20.
serve.
Soft serve.
Yeah,
Soft serve.
soft serve.
27
Ennui.
Ennui, naturally. 27 juicy points of damage to Astaroth. He flinches slightly and grunts. It's excellent.
Oh.
All right.
Move. Yeah.
Who would like to go between Dondero and Watham?
I already went. I hasted Zima.
You're so
Oh.
right.
I accelerated Zima, rather.
Yeah.
Yay.
Hinder and accelerate. Great stuff. Dondero, you want to do something?
We're doing Lux, baby. We're doing Lux.
Mm-hmm.
Light damage gets doubled.
Oh, balls.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
So
Are you ready?
hopefully
Yeah.
this hits. It's 2d8, so
You have to hit his magic defense.
oh, that's only a 9.
9 just hits.
Let's go. Plus 15 to my
Mhm.
6. That's 21.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Which doubles, right?
To 42.
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh
means
shit.
He's taken 69 damage.
Nice.
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 I'm just in the background.
Dundara looks at him and says, "Don't worry. I'll be getting my shit back."
And then
That's kinda
Limonada
savage and
says,
cool.
nice.
This,
And then blows a gun.
Yeah.
this beam of light hits him. The clothing starts to tear off of him. And he looks to all of you. He's now
You mean
in
his
crisis.
speedo?
Give me a second, Mika. He glares daggers at all of you. His eyes flash purple once again, and he says, "The crystal implanted in me was not the fire crystal, but the night crystal, as you might have been able to tell from my darkness everything. I
Oh,
am
we
much
got it.
older than I look. I
Okay.
am older than the nation of Penumbra, and I will return to Mother." And soon, one long, shadowy horn, just one, grows out of the side of his head.
Oh.
He has entered Avenger
Very fully
Astaroth
coolly.
mode.
That's a pretty cool transformation.
As
Sick.
his clothes just fall off of him, and instead tendrils
Oh.
of darkness wrap around all the right spots.
Oh no, he's getting hornier.
And
He grew a horn.
That's-
He's more horn
wanna
having.
die.
Horny is the word I'd
Kinda.
use for it.
one-horned devil, Astaroth,
reminds me of something I
Avenger
know.
Astaroth. He floats in the air now, and he's entered his one-winged angel form. And it is now the top of the initiative order. He's going to wave his arm, and a purple little grid of hexagons appears in front of him before vanishing. That's all. It's one of your turns.
Oh, I'm so sorry. He is also dazed
Oh,
because he got hit by Lux.
that reduces insight?
Yes.
Balls. Okay. So his magic defense is 7 now. That's really great.
Sick.
Can I go first? Everybody?
I'm gonna go
Cowgirl,
last. I'm gonna go last.
can you shoot those cool light guns more?
Pew pew.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
enough magic. If I give you haste, you'll be able to get a couple shots off.
Yeah. And that didn't even cost me magic.
Oh. Oh, yeah, then okay. Huh. I think we need some quick draw. And then I'll spend my remaining magic to give you acceleration, so you take 2 actions on your turn. Zima, you have 1 more turn of 2
Yeah.
actions also. So
That's
Limonada,
great.
you have 2 more turns. Zima, you
Slay.
have 1. And that's me. That's what I did.
Awesome. All right, who would like to go now? All these turns.
I guess I'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Pew pew. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's an 11.
To hit.
Yes, with the pew pew.
Yeah, I guess that'll happen. Unless his defense is reset at the end of the round, I don't remember for sure. So we'll just go another round with his defenses lowered. Yeah, do your thing.
Cool. Then I'm going to spend 2 more inventory points
Mm-hmm.
to add light.
Nice.
So that's the yes, that's the how do I do damage? It's plus 8.
It's
Yeah,
the
just
highest
just the
roll
The
highest.
plus,
higher roll.
plus
Oh, the
number.
higher roll. So 8 plus 8, that's 16 plus 5 light.
Which will be
Is
10 light, so 26 total.
yeah.
Incredible. I forgot to mention, when he enters his final form, he regained 20 HP and MP, but y'all have dealt with good damage still.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna do it again.
Mm-hmm. Nice, go for it.
Sick.
That's a 6 plus a 5, 11.
Very nice.
So then that's 6 plus 8 plus 10.
6 plus
Yeah.
8 plus 10 is 24.
Yes. So
Okay,
yeah, just saying
24 damage.
like unhook the guns,
Mhm.
and then it's gonna be I was thinking of something cool, like I can't think of anything cool. You know what? It's just like okay, gun's still connected, double shot, and then they like orbit around each other before turning into one big blast of light as they hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing. The hexagonal shield that he held up to protect himself weakens the damage somewhat, but it starts to crack. Very nice.
Love it.
Excellent turn, Limonada. Who is next?
Zima, do you want to use
Oh.
your?
Okay, I guess I can go. Wait, so I have 2 extra turns. Is that or 1 extra turn?
I mean,
You have 2 actions this turn,
oh, actions. I mean.
And then it'll
I
end
have 2
next turn,
actions.
I
and
believe.
then it ends next turn. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is your last turn with 2.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to drain vigor
Mhm.
from this dude.
Mhm.
That is okay. Insight and willpower. Come on. This magic defense is 7. It can't be that hard, right, guys?
Surely not.
Right? Okay, thank God. It's to 10. To 10.
10 does
Okay.
hit.
Okay. What do I add on to the highest one again? Oh, I forgot already.
Drain Vigor, wasn't it plus 15?
15. Yeah, 15. So that is 22.
22 damage. Is this darkness damage?
I have no clue.
Let's find out.
I think it's dark damage. Yeah, it is dark damage.
It is dark damage. Okay. So he is going to take half of that rounded down. So he's going to take 11 damage.
Okay. So I recover 5, right?
That's right. And you
Aha.
recover half of that. Ping! In this moment, however, as you blast him with this magic spell, his hexagonal shield appears once more. As this was his shadow shield ability. He would take half damage from all attacks that came his way. And once he got hit 3 times, he would make a multi-3 Muramasa attack. Which unfortunately is Dex plus Might, so it's not as strong as it would have been before all the hindering.
It's really good to hear your voice.
All right. He is going to attack.
Wait, do I get another turn? Do I get my other turn?
This activates right now.
Oh, okay.
Because it's
Like a
it's like a
counterattack
counter.
thing.
Yeah, it activates
Oh,
at instant
okay.
speed, so that's what's happening on the stack right now.
Does a 7 hit you, Dondero?
No.
Okay.
And I get to attack.
Yeah, go for it. He also misses Limonada.
Yes.
Fucking sick.
Think about these debuffs.
That is a 7 + 2. That's 9. That's a 10. 10 hit.
10 hits with his lowered defenses.
Sick. And then high roll +10. Yeah, so 15 damage. Physical damage.
Nice. And his shadow shield dissipated after he used this ability. So you deal a big juicy counterattack to him as he tries to swing his Muramasa. And a 10 doesn't hit you, right, Dondoro?
10 does not hit me, no.
Okay.
If it's physical.
He hit nobody after all that. Lowering that dex die really hurt. Incredible.
I think I just...
Is your defense 10?
Oh, my defense is 13.
Oh.
I think I misunderstood multi.
Oh, it's attacks against a different creature, but you also got granted an extra turn, right? So
Okay.
That's what I
Sorry,
meant.
I wasn't sure if multi meant a different creature, just the attack hits multiple times.
Yes, it is a different creature.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. That's only 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm not supposed to use my higher roll when doing a counterattack.
Oh, interesting. That's cool.
Yeah.
What a cool game. All right, let's give some HP back. All right, you can take the rest of your turn, Zima.
Oh, right. Okay. Do I do the thing now or do I do the thing later?
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Okay.
Do it now.
It's
Cutscene.
time to dismiss my Arcanum. And that means I get to do a big attack.
Do it.
30 points of light damage.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Zima pulls on Prometheus's arms with their chains connected, and I drag them into like a cannon mode, and 2 white giant orbs form like at the ends, and then I just fire like a huge like Kamehameha blast. Final smash!
Ah. Damn.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
With that huge light blast.
That's 60, right?
It is 60 damage. Astaroth, by the logic of me having him be put in crisis before, it actually will be enough to finish him off. And you're overkilling him by 20. I shouldn't have given him a weakness
Overkill.
life. You know,
That's so
okay.
good.
Zima.
And that's how it's done.
No, vulnerabilities are cool, and honestly, not enough TTRPGs use vulnerabilities, and it kind of makes me annoyed.
It's true.
Like, because
I so rare.
That's what it's there for.
Yeah, like I just played so much Pokemon's probably the RPG I've played the most, and I think if we're honest with ourselves, that's true for a lot of us.
Yeah.
So like not having like a type chart feels pretty shitty. I love that you made them weak to something. Thank you.
Thank you for that. That was a lot of fun.
I wanted some level of strategy. I was kind of like, I feel like Timmie can give resistances against something. It's probably not dark, so that'll be cool.
Timmie, we were built to fucking kick this dude's ass.
Yo, yeah. When all you're focusing on in your TTRPG is damage, status, defenses, and you don't have to worry about like movement shit. There's a lot of fun little strats you can do. Anyway, Zima, you fire your light cannon from Prometheus. Prometheus, as he charges this up, goes, "Me am you am me. I am Arcanum, reflective of your soul." And he fires a big
something cognition.
Yeah, for sure.
Something velvet room.
Yeah, I'll face out, I'll hold out. No! As Astaroth is blasted by this beam of light. There's a sudden peppy J-rock song that plays as Astaroth is blasted by this whole attack. Astaroth stands nearly naked, wrapped by these tendrils of darkness, with his one horn looking over to all of you, and he says, "Mother, I return to you."
Oh no.
From the feet up, he disintegrates. And you are left alone with the Night Crystal and with your ally, who had every intention of betraying you.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot about that.
Just
Dundaro
ignore that.
sheaths his sword and looks at the party. Well, my job's here done. So,
All right.
Wait a second. Didn't you say you needed to get an airship back?
I'll be traveling to Unitas on my
You're
own.
gonna do that by yourself?
Yeah, on my own.
I just found myself a lot of free time. So if you need a companion,
I mean, I don't mind skipping school or anything.
Yeah,
So
I feel
last
like we
school
could go farther together.
You would all.
Farther. I don't
We're gonna
care.
unpack that. You would all help me, even though I almost betrayed you.
y'all have grown on me.
I'm kind of used to that trope, you know. It's happened like
Yeah.
3 times to me.
We're also gonna unpack
nothing.
that.
I just feel like we dealt with a lot of darkness, and maybe you need the radiance of a sun, or like another like form of light.
Oh,
I'll give you all the money in my wallet to say that you're proud
done.
of me.
As the Night Crystal looms over you, there is once again a voice from the ether that none of you are aware of, but stands watching over everything. And so
God.
the four adventurers, under the guidance and protection of the Night Crystal, set out to retrieve Dondaros' airship. What awaits them on the end of a very annoying desert level where we learn about Limonada's backstory? What
With
happens
lizards.
with lizards?
Spitting
What-
lizards.
What happens when a rival school to Zima's shows up and you have a little showdown mirror match against them? What happens
Ultimax.
when Waveham's father appears and is a big dolphin? All that and more.
I would never forgive my dad.
For perhaps this Fabula is not the Ultima, but the first.
You the first? The first?
Yeah.
The Primera? You mean?
That's right. I almost said primero, and I was like, that's Spanish.
Premarital. It's the premarital.
I venture to say the Romance language probably has a similar word. It's probably Primera.
No way. Impossible. Can't be. And you all see a big crystal on screen, and Fabula Ultima Battle for the Crystals appears on screen. And we smash to black.
Wow,
Amazing.
can't wait for the dancing remake.
Right?
Credits.
If
I
if
can't wait for them to team up with DreamWorks and kind of tie it into like Shrek and
Uh-huh.
Kung Fu Panda and
Kung Fu Panda is DreamWorks. And
How to
and
Train Your Dragon.
what's that other one? It is Elements? No. That's
Elemental?
Disney.
That's
Pixar.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Pixar.
which could
yeah.
feasibly appear in Kingdom Hearts.
Let's hope not. Hey,
Shrek, next level, Shrek is just in the desert on screen and goes, "So you're telling me that these creatures of darkness are invading my swamp?" And he joins as a party member that knows he just goes,
Shrek, I don't know about this.
So good.
It should be a DreamWorks.
Literally, I'm so real on this. Never have done a donkey impression in my entire
Literally
life.
just off the cuff.
That was so off the cuff. I've
I
never
hate
tried
that.
it before. There's
I
no
hate
reason
that.
for me to try it.
You're like
Damn.
the fucking Amadeus of donkey impressions. Just like, oh, I guess I'll sit down and I'll give it a shot.
In the morning, he is making waffles. Folks, thank you so much for
Oh yeah, we're streaming.
Right, we're streaming something.
Thank you so much for attending this lovely game of Fabula Ultima on Roll D5. This has been so fun. Please check out the system yourself. The PDF is so affordable for all that it provides. If you enjoy really any combat TTRPG, any type of character building, any nostalgic JRPG, there is so much here for you. I have been Julian or Juli CL. I am one of the co-heads of Roll D5 alongside Onduin, Goggle Boy, Mika, and Shadow Sylvia. You can find me on most social media as Juli CL, where I mostly talk about indie TTRPGs and voiceover stuff, and I'm the co-creator, co-writer of an award-winning audio series that is also fantasy. Let's go to Phil. Phil, where can people find you?
You can find me so many different places. I'm Phil. I'm Tulok the Barbarian on YouTube. That's where I make TTRPG stuff infrequently, but I make Elden Ring stuff really frequently on Tulok and Mango once a week, and you can go check that out. I also stream Elden Ring here, so you can watch me get mad at a computer program.
And what is more desirable than that? Oh my god, getting mad at a computer program? Like the Tron level in Kingdom Hearts 2? Crazy.
Actually, I prefer the one in Dream Drop. I think the Dream Drop one's better.
That's
That one was
crazy.
fun. You actually got to fight Rinsler in it,
Wow.
which was cool.
Yeah.
Opinions.
Dream Drop was great. Timmie.
I actually don't think I've played Dream Drop. I think it's like the only one I haven't played.
Oh, it's good.
They're wrong.
Underrated.
The motion in Dream Drop Distance inspired all the motion in Kingdom Hearts 3 for the most part.
Yeah,
They just
like
made it
you
less
just
broken.
fucking, you just learned parkour. Like Sora's like, I fell asleep and now I know parkour. Sick.
Sora air dashes into a wall, launches into the sky, and then crashes down for 1,000,000 damage, and you can just do that as long as there's a wall. It's so fun.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, it is pretty.
And
mechanically,
Balloonra.
it's
Let's
pretty
not forget Balloonra, the strongest spell in the game where you summon balloons that are all like 8 fucking homing grenades. Anyway,
There's also Pokemon. Anyway, Timmie, do you want to
Pokemon?
introduce yourself?
What? Oh, hi, I'm Timmie. I play TTRPG sometimes on Roll5 and Juli CL's channel where we play Goobop Wanwa. Yes. And with Tony actually. Yes.
It's me.
You can follow me on Twitter at Timmie_Slimmy with IEs on both names.
Oh my god, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Really do your persona. Mika, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Mika. I do things like co-create Roll D5. I'm a Brazilian America streamer, AP creator, whatever. Yeah, you can mostly find me here on Roll D5 or guessing various other channels. Currently, you can see me a lot on the Talking XP channel, where on Mondays I am in Ravenloft Misfits. And starting once, twice a month, starting this Wednesday, we have our Triangle Agency AP performance review. Yeah.
You just do a Tim Allen like that.
Something like that. It wasn't on purpose. I was just on autopilot, and I don't like that came out. Sorry, continue.
No, that's it. The end.
Incredible. And our dear, sweet Tino Bambino, Stanza Demanza, Big
Tino Chopper.
Papa, the
Gambino
notorious.
The notorious
Tino.
That's right.
Okay, so you can call him Papa and it's not weird?
Yeah, of course.
I never said you could call me. Phil can call me Papa anytime he wants to. Hi, yeah, I'm Tino Bambino. And I wanted to announce that this is actually gonna be my last game with Roll D5 as a member. So I just wanted to thank Roll D5 for everything, all the games that I got to play over the last year. It's been a blast. And I was gonna do a bunch of big plugs, and some things that I don't normally plug. Is that cool? Do we have enough time for that?
Yeah, please
Yeah.
go for it. This stream is yours,
yeah.
my friend.
So you can find me on, I don't really use Twitter, but yeah, I'm at Stanza Demands on Twitter. I'm also at Sweet Tea on Instagram. I'll put that in the chat because apparently that's hard to, it's Sweet with 2 3s and T with 3 E's, which I don't think is that hard to remember, but apparently it is. So, but anyway, I put it in the
E's
chat.
are 3s and the 3s are there are 3 E's.
There are 3 E's.
These
It rhymes. It's a mnemonic device. But you can find me at Sweet Tea on Instagram. You can listen to my podcast at the Everyday Nothing Special podcast, where you'll hear Juli on an episode coming out this Wednesday, actually.
Saying totally normal things and nothing absurd or inappropriate.
Nothing ridiculous or gross whatsoever. I have a YouTube channel at Spicy Pinata. We haven't uploaded anything for a while, but if Christmas comes around and you want a warm special to fill your hot cocoa mug, you could check that out too. The other stuff, if you happen to be in San Diego or you're going to San Diego and you have time to volunteer, please check out the Rocksteady program, or you could check your Rocksteady program in your area, where we help people with Parkinson's by teaching them how to box, and it's super cool. It's really dope. And you can also there was one more plug and I forgot what it was, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Believe in yourself, and call your mom if you have a mom.
Yes.
I will occasionally be on Juli Ciel's channel playing Guba Banwa, but in general, I'm gonna be streaming less and prioritizing, hopefully drawing. So yeah. But thank you.
Nice.
Tino, thank you so much for being an official part of the channel. I know there's many more good times ahead, and it means so much to count you as a friend. And I've mentioned it to you before, but you and Phil were kind of like my intro to the space. Wouldn't be here without either of you or our silly little game where we were on a sand cruiser fighting a Triceratops, and I think of it often and remember.
I'm sorry, I have an entire thing with Triceratops, so I love this.
It was great. It was glorious.
It was a Phil
We
creation.
should play that
again. It was an incredible time. Keep up with Tony, because he's doing amazing things. We're gonna do some good stuff. I feel it.
Thank you.
Of course.
We love you, Tony.
I love you guys too. You're so goddamn sweet.
And it's not the last you're gonna see of him, because you'll keep up with him on Instagram with 3 3s and 53.
2 3s and 3 E's
at E3
at Sweet Tea.
For sure. Thank you again to Rooster Emma, designer of Fabula Ultima, and the lovely publishing company. And check out Roll Talks on Friday, where our dear sweet Mika is going to be hosting it. We're going to raid in.
Right.
We are all sending all of you love, but I personally am sending love forever to Tony tonight. And I'm very excited to see you again soon. Stick around, we're rating for Baldur's Gate 3. Big Gay 3. Big Gay 3.
Big Gay 3.
Big Gay 3.
Gay 3.
Big Gay 3.
Gay 3.
Big Gay 3.
Gay 3.